Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Are we on?
Nah, yeah, he gonna give me the finger. The middle, not the middle.
I
Jay Reed Show.
I don't think.
Ready, counter?
I'm ready. Whenever you're ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh, I didn't even post my notes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Jay Reed Show. I'm your host, Jay Reed. You're tuned in to 1670 AM. KLIQ is the station. And I'm living that studio life right now. I'm feeling real good. I'm nice around mics like Scottie Pippen, you know what I'm saying? I wonder who I can't remember who said that line. Do you remember that line?
I've never heard it before.
Nice around mics like Scottie Pippen.
Was it in a rap?
Yeah, no, it's a rap song. I don't remember who said it, but
That sounds like somebody from the
90s.
80s.
from the 90s.
Yeah.
Nice around mics like Pip. Yeah, that's my
Sound like
hashtag.
some Chub Rock or something.
Chump stuff. Word up. Chump stuff. Word up. Because I know it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to the Jay Reed Show real quick. I want to shout out my hostess, Denny B, in the building.
Yes, I am here. I'm excited.
How you feeling? How
How
you doing?
I feel good today.
That's
I'm glad the weather is changing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on a day when I don't have to go to work. I like the wind. I like the little bit of rain we got.
I didn't see no rain today.
It rained in Inglewood for like 5 minutes. Did it rain
Okay.
by your house?
It rained.
Yeah, see, it
I
came
didn't
down
see
really
it. We
hard.
didn't see
It
a
was
drop.
gray all day.
And that was like only like 5 minutes away. I didn't even see. I saw no drops. What I did see was the big black clouds that was like off to the north.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking like, ooh, like you know. But
that's why they were over
yeah, they must have blew. They blew away. They didn't come to Hawthorne. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't come to Lakewood. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, man. Got my engineer, Professor Bean, in the building. There it is. Hey, that's how you know when the show is on. When you hear the woo woo, then you know the show is on. I got my boy, Mr. Controversy, in the building.
All right.
Welcome to the Jay Reed Show, good brother. And thank God it's Friday, and thank God for the Jay Reed Show. You can follow the Jay Reed Show at Jay Reed Show on Instagram. That's at Jay Reed Show. And I told you, you know, I'm really pissed off with my Instagram followers right now. I mean, I am pissed to the highest level of pistivity with my Instagram followers right now. As a matter of fact, I'm about to delete everybody and just start a whole new...
Right.
I mean, because, dude, like, really, I post a flyer of the show.
Yeah.
3 hours, only 3 likes. Dude, I'm feeling like Terrell Owens in that interview.
Right.
That's my quarterback.
Right.
That's
Like,
what
what the heck is
I'm
going on?
That's my Instagram page. And for y'all to do that, man, it's not fair, man. I'm just saying, like my ish, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Like I said, would you rather A, like Jay Reed's photo on Instagram, or B, take a bullet to the head? I'm thinking most people would choose B at this point right now. I'm just saying. People would rather face automatic gunfire than support you. So people, if you're out there doing something with your life, got your radio show, got a film script that you're writing, or you got something going on, man, just believe in yourself, man. Don't let people like tear you down. You know, if they're not following you or supporting you, just keep doing what you're doing and stick with it. And I guarantee you, they will find you. They will find you, guaranteed, man. I want to, you know, just get the show started, man. I mean, it's been a rough week, man. Terrorists and... Man, it's like if heart disease don't kill you, you say I'm gonna stay away from beef and pork. I'm not gonna drink. Okay, and now I got my liver's good. My diabetes is in check. My cholesterol's fine. I'm gonna stay away from gangbanging. I'm not gonna be in the streets, so I'm not gonna get hit by a stray bullet. What other? I'm not gonna skydive or engage in any dangerous sports.
Right.
I got to worry about terrorists coming in and shooting me?
And the thing is, right now, everybody's freaking out. Like, police departments all over. You know what I mean? Like, people are in a state of panic because they don't know where the next attack is going to happen.
Dude, I got to worry about terrorists?
But
in San Bernardino?
When you have people like Donald Trump, who's an American, running his mouth and trying to keep Muslims out of the country, we really should be
And what he's doing is perpetuating the hate.
So stupid.
He's taking it and pouring gasoline on top of it. You know what I mean? And that's exactly. And don't think those ISIS leaders ain't got the fire stick. Or
right.
they watching that stuff live. But as soon as every time Trump say something, they probably already vision him as the president of the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably don't even know, like, he's just running. Like, no. Because that's all you see is Donald Trump. And he got all these people clapping. And just imagine you in Syria somewhere or Iraq or wherever they at, and you see that, and you hear all these people clapping, and he says, close down the mosques, and we have to keep the Muslims out of America.
They're pissed off.
And you hear people clapping in the background. Yeah!
They're probably laughing like, okay, we're going to show them something.
They probably think that it's everybody that's behind this clown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
get your guns ready.
Hey, it's scary, man. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm scared right now. They had everybody knows about the shooting, the mass shooting in San Bernardino. That Tashfeen Malik, that's the girl, and Saeed Farouk that was a couple that ended up shooting up the San Bernardino. What was it? Some type of workplace.
Yeah, it's a facility that helps, just mentally disabled, physically disabled children and families.
Okay,
basically.
so it's children. This is a place for children to come and find solace and refuge, and you decide to kill 14 people, injuring 21 others. And this has actually been treated as an act of terrorism because they went to the house and everything. I'm not saying nothing nobody else doesn't know already. They went to their house and they found pipe bombs, artillery up the ass, just all kind of stuff. So this is clearly like a terrorist act. Okay, and it was like they were saying that Tashfeen Malik, which is the woman, she is the one who actually turned out Saeed. So he met her. The mom hooked them up on a Muslim dating site.
The mom,
the one who's doing all these interviews this week, talking about I lived in a house with 100 pipe bombs and 139 assault rifles.
But I didn't know what was
going on.
That's BS. As nosy as mothers are, as a mother.
Dude, it's a garage is only one door away from the kitchen. I'm just saying, I don't know how their house was set up, but I assume it was only one door that you have to go through to get to the garage.
She knew.
So you thought the pipe bomb was a bong? Fareed needs to stop smoking weed. No, he's about to blow up some stuff. But what I'm saying is, okay, I know, I'm just keeping it real. She's on the TV. Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know anything. I mean, you live in a house with two people who are dangerous. And they were actually at the shooting range with a whole artillery of weapons days before the shooting took place.
That's suspicious right there.
Now, hold on. What do you mean? Yeah, hell yeah, it's suspicious. But I bet you if me and Mr. Controversy walked in there in all of our blackness.
Right.
Niggas. That's what it sounds like when we walk in. Yeah, it'll be like, ding, ding. It'd be like, nigga. Hey, real talk. So when we walk in, they want to check us. They damn near, they just let them go right on through. Oh yeah, go ahead, Mr. Farouk. Go right in there. Mr. Black Man, get against the wall. We want to check you for guns. When I'm coming to a shooting range, well, we still want to check you for guns. And that kind of just gets my blood boiling, man. Like, that was too close for comfort for me. So that's why I'm irritated. That's why I'm I'm scared, man. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm scared. The gun stores in San Bernardino, the lines were around the corner. The lines were around the corner.
You can't blame them.
You can't blame them. But how many of the people in that line probably was with the ISIS?
Praise the Lord, pass the ammunition.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. But and that's the scary part. You know how they get on Obama about this gun control thing?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. It's so easy to get a gun. You have an easier time buying artillery and ammunition at Walmart than you do buying cough syrup.
Yeah, it's true because they charge you for cough syrup.
But this is talking about what's the guy that wrote that book, The Pale Horse. This is what he was talking about a long time ago in the 70s. He said two of the things he said is happening. He said that homosexuality is going to be pushed to the utmost, and he said they're going to try to take away the guns. And you know what I mean?
But to take away the guns, it's a reason for it though. I'm not saying take away the guns, but Obama has a point because I didn't really want to touch on the gun control issue too much because I didn't really understand. I didn't do a lot of research. But what it is basically is what it sounds like: gun control. We're controlling who gets their hands on guns.
But I don't believe that works Me personally,
think
I
it work
don't.
either.
Because
I think
it's
it does.
just
I think
like,
you need better security.
No, I think it does.
I think you need better
I
security.
mean, it's a combination. It's a combination.
I don't believe it does
Nah.
because you still have the
Nah,
black
you can't
market.
control
You
that.
still have illegal guns in the
Yeah.
hood. People are gonna have
Now you
access
got
to
more-
it.
yeah.
That's just like back in the day when they tried to put restrictions on alcohol. People started
Yeah,
making their
prohibition.
own. Right. They started doing things. You know what I mean? To get
That's
it
like
anyway.
weed right now. Everybody sell weed right
it's
now
still
because it
gonna
ain't
happen.
legal. But if it was legal,
Hey,
I mean, I'm just
look
saying.
here. Now, and the people, you have to understand. Wrap your mind around that. You have an easier time buying bullets than you do buying cough syrup for your kid.
but if
Just
you,
think about that for a minute.
that's okay though.
No, it's not
You
okay.
need it.
No, it's
In
not
this
okay,
world,
dog.
you need it.
Man, look here, dude.
In this
No,
world, you
what do you
need
mean
that.
you need it? Hold on, because dude, open your eyes, dude.
Man.
They're giving out what do you call them? The conceal and carry permits.
Yeah.
They're only giving them to white
To
people.
certain people.
Blacks can't get their hands on them.
But we got them though. We know we
No, and if you have
But
a
illegally, if you get caught,
exactly,
they're
what are
gonna
you
throw
talking
in
about?
What I'm
jail.
saying-
They can carry a gun legally
Yeah.
and shoot your ass and say they were scared and go home and cook dinner for their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got a felony, you can't even have a gun.
Right.
I mean,
You can't even have a gun. The person you live with
But
can't
that
even
ain't
have a
stopping
gun.
us from having guns.
Man,
That's
but
all I'm
dude,
saying.
what do you mean? What do you mean
That's
they
not
stopping us?
stopping us from
What do you
having
mean
guns.
they stopping
The
us?
law
dude?
is
Every day,
designed-
I want to know how many black men go to jail. I wonder how many black men today went to jail for having a gun in their car in L.A. alone. I bet you it's a
But
lot of
okay,
people.
but okay, right. That's,
I'm just saying.
Okay,
like,
but do you see?
We still got the gun.
Okay, but do you see why it needs to be controlled?
No,
It's not fair.
No, it's not. That
It
doesn't
needs to be controlled because it's not fair.
It needs to be fair. I understand what you're saying.
If
But it's not
everybody
fair
else
because-
but us can get guns,
Yeah, that's
why
right.
would I support no gun control?
But a lot of
Right.
times,
You know what I'm
it's because
saying?
we have
I'm just saying, like straight up and down, like, dude, like you have to control that. The guns that they got, that were linked to the shootings, somebody else got them for them. Okay, right now look, you just came into the country. You don't know nothing about. You don't know nobody in the hood to get no gun from. I need to go the legal route. I need to find it on eBay or on the internet or something like that. Let me get somebody. Man, that dude didn't have to do nothing. He got it online.
But whoever those people are that got those guns for them, they should be punished just as much as
They need to be investigated.
But they need to
Definitely.
get 'em on.
Because they knew what was going on.
That's my point.
But that's what I'm saying. No matter.
Okay,
if
but
you're
it's
black
a
or white.
terrorism. It's terrorism shooting in San Bernardino.
So that's why you up the security.
Okay, now that's what I was gonna say.
That's
Now
Okay,
it
but
does.
you have the
That's all
police
you need to
department
do.
and a SWAT team practicing
Yeah, that's all
down
you
the
need to do.
street, and they still didn't do what they
Down the
needed to
street.
do. Yeah.
All you need to do is up the security. That's
Nah,
it.
ain't it.
But
Dude,
see, the
if you
thing-
got 3 dudes out, just
I mean,
like
I agree. I
just
think
like the
that
airport
is a
did.
part of it. I think that's a part of it. But as far as the gun control thing, I think that they might have to step it up in a way because it's too easy to get guns. You're putting more of an emphasis on people buying cough syrup than buying guns.
Right.
That makes no sense. You know why? Because it's niggas who's making the syrup and making money off of it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they need to make sure them guns is available for them white
I mean,
people.
it's not only black people though, because they use a lot of that
course.
cough syrup and stuff to make meth.
Yeah, right.
That's really why they started doing it because
Yeah.
they were using it to make drugs.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we getting a lot of, getting real antsy. Let me get to my facts. Okay, now as far as the shooting in San Bernardino, it was treated as a terrorist act, of course, by the FBI. They met online on a Muslim website that their mom hooked them up with. They need to monitor them websites too.
Yeah.
And you need to take social media more serious.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get back on
and
that
get
too.
on that mom head.
Get on the mom. No. Oh, the mom. No. But okay. So the wife pledged her allegiance to the leader of ISIS on Facebook before the shooting. Why wasn't she arrested immediately? You got black people getting arrested for saying go kill a cop.
And I know of someone whose Facebook page was hacked by the police department. They took over the page. They made a post saying that this person is wanted for this, this, and this. And if you're hiding this person, you will be charged with this.
So why you can't get up on Farouk in them?
Right. Monitor the ISIS
You need to
pages.
monitor the Farouk people in the Muslim websites. And I'm not being, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Donald Trump where I'm saying close off
I ain't Trump.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to say that, but it's a fact that most terrorist acts in America are done by Muslims. It's a fact. And they say, well, it's mostly Muslims that the attacks are done to. Well, you should maybe hang out with someone else. I'm just saying, I'm not a Muslim. My religion is irrelevant. But if the fact is that most of them are Muslims, whether it's a twisted view of Islam or not, they're still Muslim. So you have to kind of pay attention to that in some kind of way. I'm not backing Donald Trump by any means at all. He could kiss my left ball. Yeah, but okay. Okay, now I just feel like a couple of tips are needed for people in Los Angeles. Because the terrorists are really close. San Bernardino's just off the 10 freeway.
Right.
So we need to pay more attention. Okay, my first thing that this is advice for people to watch for terrorism. I'm not an expert. This is just Jay Reed from the Jay Reed Show, 6070 AM KLIQ.
And before he gets into that, you guys should check out the video that we posted on the Jay Reed Show page. And comment and let us know how you would respond if something like that happened to you. It's funny. It's definitely funny.
You definitely need to check out the JB Show Facebook page. I forgot to say that, Denny B. Good looking out. Definitely check that out because they got a prank with this Islamic guy.
Yeah.
And he walks up and starts saying, Asila, and then he drops a bag and starts running. And people is bowling out and getting out of there. Like, okay. So first thing I say to to help avoid a terrorist attack, or just to be more observant in light of the terrorist attack, take Facebook posts seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. The lady said she professed her allegiance to the leader of ISIS on Facebook. There was some cop that saw that. There was a policeman that saw that.
Even if it wasn't
they monitor it. That's what I'm saying. There were some law enforcement people that saw that.
But what about a friend? You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have any friends who are like, what's wrong with her?
Co-workers or something.
Somebody. Like someone.
They do got blocked.
Everybody has a friend who's a snitch. Like, why wouldn't they snitch on them?
Yeah, I'm saying, take these posts seriously, man. And even some of these guys who are doing these shootings, these mass shootings in the U.S., they're going on Facebook saying stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and like I said, they're arresting black people for saying we're going to kill a cop. But then you hear this lady confess her, life to the leader of ISIS, and it just goes unannounced. Okay, and then the next thing as far as terrorist activity, take the attention off of blacks. If you're gonna racially profile somebody, racially profile the right people.
But
black people don't bother you unless you bother them. Haven't y'all figured that out yet?
But my thing is, they haven't been profiling the right people because usually these people don't fit the stereotype. You know what I mean? Like, these two people, they were like regular people. You can't really judge by what they look like. Now, if they're saying things on Facebook, that's different. But I feel like they're looking at the wrong people. That's just my opinion.
No, period, point blank. Like I said, if me and Mr. Controversy were in San Bernardino that day, they probably would have had us escorted out or been looking at us like, who are these guys? Why are they here? Oh, wait, I don't know. Wait, I don't know. Maybe you think we should call? But, Farouk and Malik, they just, hey, come on in. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying profiling is wrong. I've been a victim of it most of my life. When I wasn't, and 90% of the time, 99% of the time that I was being profiled, I wasn't even doing anything.
But the thing is, if you profile a Muslim, what does a Muslim look like? Because I know people who are Muslim that look like me. Not every Muslim look like those people.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Committed that crime. They don't look like them.
That's a very, very good point.
So it's like, what are you looking for?
Yeah. Okay. Another thing is, take people serious, because they said that they were having arguments about religion at the workplace, and that might have sparked the shooting and everything. So take people serious and always show respect. Let me get through this. Take people serious and always show respect to everybody. Because you don't ever know who you're talking to.
You don't.
Because remember I told you that before, like, people be messing with you and, like in the car, you never know who you're dealing with. This dude might have just chopped his mama's head off and going to get a cigarette.
Or you don't know what they're going through.
And you don't know what they're going through.
Hey, I got to tell you this, though.
I
got to stay
quick.
I was at work and I was working with, a guy, I don't know if he was
Middle Eastern.
He's Middle Eastern. I don't want to disrespect nobody. And something happened and he got into it with somebody and they was like really getting mad. And so I'm good friends with him. And I'm sitting by him and I see that he's mad and then he's like, Valen, he says, do you know what I can make a bomb out of?
Are you kidding me?
He said, do you know how small I can make a bomb? Like,
he said, do you
know?
Okay,
look.
We need to know who he is, and we need to call on him immediately, dude.
But listen, the guy was disrespecting him, like saying, like, because he's like a small guy. The guy was like, "I'll whoop yo," and then so he didn't say nothing. He was cool. When me and him was alone, he looked at me. He was like, "Does he know?" Does he know? Does he know what I can make a bomb this small? And I looked at and I looked at him, and I looked at his eyes, and I've never in my life been more scared of anything. And I grew up in Inglewood, California, South Central Los Angeles. Grew around with some of the roughest, toughest bumper clocks you ever seen in your life.
Look in his eye, right?
And this small Middle Eastern guy talking about making that bomb and what he can make a bomb out of, how easy it is. I looked at him and I was terrified.
Hey, okay.
Terrified.
Now, on that note,
like, hey.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Always take people serious and show respect. What I'm telling you is, please call the police on this man.
Okay.
Please call the police on this man.
Quick, fast, and in
This
a
is like 10 years ago. This is like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, was his name
No.
Saeed Farouk?
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay. Don't sit with your back to the door.
Never.
Because if you look at what happened with the terrorist attack, we talking about the terrorist attack in San Bernardino. By the way, on JR's show, 1670 AM KLIQ radio. Everybody, they were all in the lunchroom, and they just walked right in the room and started shooting. And there was tables right there. So I'm sure the people that they hit first was the ones sitting closest to the door with their back to the door.
And that's like a jailhouse rule.
Nah, you know where that rule came from? It came from the Wild West. With Wild Bill, the most famous gunman from the Western days. He was sitting playing poker with his back to the door, and his rival came and killed him from the back. So that's where that came from, originally. Little history for you right here on the JB Show. All right. Always know the best exit routes. That's how I'm just like that naturally.
Me too.
Black folks is like that naturally, dude. Y'all need to get like a black person to head this terrorist thing. You know what I'm saying?
From the hood.
Somebody from the hood. We are
yeah.
natural strategists and survivalists, dude. Like,
and you know what? I've always been like that. Like, ever since, like, in my partying days, anytime we went out somewhere, I'm like, do not make sure we have a way out.
Yeah.
Do not pull in. You know,
Yep.
you need to be paying attention. I was always the one who saw everything first. Like, let's go. You know what I mean? So, that's just natural for me.
Girl, they almost got us.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's your point? Okay, and just basically be aware of everything.
Right.
Be aware of everything and take people seriously, and you know, maybe these people won't get so close enough to you to where, you know, I'm not saying it won't happen, but watch these terrorists, man. That was too close for comfort for me, man. Okay, and when you said people that are Muslim that you don't even look like it, I found
the stereotypical.
With the thing on their head, or even with the bow tie in the suit or something. These are some celebrities that I came across that are Muslim, and nobody knows. Dave Chappelle.
I didn't know that.
Janet Jackson.
Oh, no!
Married to
She was married, and that's when she started in 2012. Iman, the model, Iman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's made from the Remember the Time video. I don't know her from anything other than that. Dr. Oz.
Okay, he's Middle Eastern.
He practices a faction of Islam.
Okay.
So, you know, he's on the list. Shaq is a Muslim.
I wonder since when. I never knew that about him.
I don't know.
Huh.
T-Pain. Bernard Hopkins, I knew that.
Okay, yeah, I know that.
And the boxer Bernard Hopkins, and Akon, the rapper.
And Benny Siegel.
Benny Siegel?
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, yeah. Well, oh, yeah, right. Making Salah. I'm making Salah. Yeah, but Akon, remember he was saying that he could have all the wives and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, well, we're going to take a real quick break, man. You listening to the JV Show on 1670 AM KLIQ is the station. I'm going to play one song, and I'll be right back with Creep of the Week. Where was you at?
Likewise.
Oh, you being lost up in here?
Yeah, like
I'm a terrorist. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Jay Reed Show. I'm your host, Jay Reed. You're tuned in to 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. Anybody listening out there, you want to call in and make a comment, the phone number is 323-300-8132. Once again, that's 323-300-8132. Call in, talk some mess. Give me some love or something, you know what I'm saying? Or tell me I'm wrong, you know? Challenge me. Disprove me.
We doubt that we're wrong.
Yeah, I know I ain't wrong. Y'all, I research. Okay, well, right now we got Creep of the Week, and I think I'll go first. Okay. Why not?
Go ahead.
My Creep of the Week is Mike Tyson.
You know Mike a little slow, so take it easy.
My back is broken.
What part, Mike?
Spinal.
And you know what? That's another reason why I can get on Mike. But I'm gonna just wait though. Okay, y'all heard about Muhammad Ali getting on Donald Trump?
He made a statement.
Yeah, a quote statement.
God forgive me.
He made a quote statement about Donald Trump. talking about Muslims. And he was just like, basically, allegedly he was like,
He said.
yeah, allegedly he said, you can't group all Muslims in together and, the religion is all twisted up. Okay, whatever. And but it got me thinking, okay, at least Ali or whoever is speaking out for their religion against Trump. Mike Tyson is one of Donald Trump's biggest supporters right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
Isn't he? Right? Yeah. He's one of Donald Trump's number one supporters. Mike Tyson, you're a Muslim. He says keep all Muslims out of the U.S. Shut down all the mosques. And you're sitting here saying you support this guy?
You should have had the soundbite when he said that.
No, I broke my back.
I was only one gun in that law.
Oh, yeah.
He said all that. Now you support the guy who wants to get rid of him.
Exactly.
Like,
Mike, I'm just not comfortable with this new Mike. He's the white people are so comfortable with him. They invite him to the shows.
He's dancing.
Mike is singing.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is singing karaoke,
Rooting for
man.
Pacquiao.
No, he's not even. Yeah, he's doing karaoke, and then he's dissing Floyd Mayweather participating in the witch hunt that you were a part of when you were on top.
Right,
Mike. We supported you. Mike, we supported you when they were hunting your ass, putting rapes on you and stuff. We were backing you up, dog. And then I do the same thing to Floyd Mayweather, and now you are against him. That was the first strike. Now I see your stupid ass on TV dancing and singing. That just hurt my soul, man.
That
hurt.
So I'm clear. He came out in support of
What?
Donald Trump.
Dude, he is one of Donald Trump's main dudes, man.
He's pushing it.
Yeah, he's pushing it,
He's
dog.
pushing Donald Trump.
And I'm just saying, why wouldn't you speak up for the Islam part at least? I know he's trying to get the payday. Whatever he's trying to do, he's trying to get in good with the whites. Whatever he's doing.
He got that tax bill, $27 million. So
yeah, it could be that.
Go Trump.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
dancing his ass off.
Yeah, you over here dancing on TV and it's real stuff going on. We got the champ Ali said something before you did, Mike.
Right.
Step your game up, dog. Allegedly said something before you did. Mike, step your game up, Mike. Man, get the you know what out your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, step your game up. We want the real Mike back. We want the NIGGA Mike.
He said, let it get the tax bill off first.
Man, whatever, man. I'm sick of Mike
Let
Tyson,
get these
man.
taxes together.
Man, it hurt my whole heart to see him
Yeah.
on that, what was that show where he was singing the,
Like lip sync, something like a celebrity.
no, not that one.
No, I know what you're talking
Not
about.
that
Sock it to me.
That hurt my heart, dude.
The salt and pepper.
I was like, that hurt me, man.
Yeah,
That's like seeing, like, Muhammad Ali getting beat up by Larry Holmes. You're like, man, like, damn, dude, why you doing this?
Man.
Or Roy Jones getting knocked out by Glenn Johnson. It hurt me to my
Or
heart.
Roy Jones rapping.
That's my creep of the week. That's my creep of the week. Mike Tyson, man.
Dang, that's a hard one to follow. Now I feel like I need a
You got a good one.
Okay, so anybody who's like into hip hop and knows of the Rapper the Game, you know what happened last week with Stitches, right? Did you guys hear about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you haven't heard about it, this guy Stitches, I don't know if he's like is he a rapper?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, he got
sounds
songs. I heard
horrible.
songs.
And I know he became famous because he had all these views on YouTube, like over 1 million views of a video. So last week, what happened is, like, him and Game have a history of going back and forth with each other on Instagram. He went to a club to try to approach Game while he was in Miami. So basically what happened is, Stitches was by himself like an idiot. He knows Game, has a whole crew of like 30 people. He got knocked out by the Game's manager.
Who was like 5'6".
Yeah, small guy.
Stitches ain't small either.
Yeah, so he said it was a sucker punch, but you can clearly see on video that he walked into that punch. So basically what happened is, after that, he's back on Instagram posting videos like, oh, whatever, like, I went up there with 30 people, up there by myself, and Game had 30 people with him. So after that, he got beat up again by his homeboys, yes.
Yeah,
by his own people?
His own
homeboys.
He said they basically set him up, but he's saying that the Game paid his homeboys to set him up and beat him up. Yeah, so my thing is, like, how many times do you need to get beat up? So now this fool comes out out again, and now he has a diss song for the game.
And that game,
If you guys haven't heard it, you have to
don't hear it.
That's all.
It's
don't
funny.
Wow.
But my thing is, like, how many times do you need to get beat up before you shoot up? You know, like, so that's why he's my creep of the week, because I see something else happening to him, because now in this song he's threatening to shoot game. He's like, something's gonna happen to you.
This guy's a white guy, right?
Yeah,
I
white
think
guy.
so.
saying
think
the
so.
N-word.
Yeah, like
I'm not sure, but I think he is.
Why did he
like
get
10
arrested by
times.
the police that night?
for being ugly. Partly.
Well, they said they felt like he was gonna come back and shoot up the place or something. But I don't know.
because
He
he
did get
kept
knocked
driving
out.
around.
Hey,
Back
look,
there.
hey, look, that's a bad night, dude.
He get knocked
That's a
out.
bad night.
and
You
arrested.
get knocked out by a nigga half your size, then you get jumped by your own homies.
Arrested.
Then you driving around the parking lot by yourself. Then you get arrested. Dude, just take your ass home.
Go home.
Man, nigga, take your ass home, man. Hey, but look here. If you listen to the diss song, that's the funniest part.
It's
It's
funny.
hilarious.
It sounds, he sounds so tough.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he does.
Like
Oh.
he didn't get knocked out.
No, he
Yeah,
sound like
like
he
he
killed.
didn't get
He
knocked
sound like he did like a Tony Montana, like
Yeah.
shot up the place and got
Yeah.
out of there and made a song like,
Yeah.
dude, you got knocked out, and it wasn't no sucker punch. Why do niggas always say it's a sucker punch? If you the one turning it out and bringing the funk, how do you get sucker punched?
Everybody's open.
How do you get
Right.
sucker punched?
He's going after this guy's meal ticket. This was Game's manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm
Actually-
managing someone and you got an issue or
What?
beef with him, then guess what? You got an issue or beef with me.
Yeah.
Messing with my
Actually, that's the guy that was on Love and Hip Hop. talking
Yeah,
to
Ray J. That's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
his
his
The same
manager.
guy.
Yeah, knockout Productions. Yeah, that was a good knockout too.
Yeah.
That was a
yeah.
nice one.
And on that note, I got a creep.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go.
My creep of the week this week is myself
Oh God. Put yourself on
for
blast.
picking Peter Kid Chocolate Quillen
Oh, the one that got
in a
knocked out.
fight against Daddy J. Now,
And we big boxing fans over here at the JV
I'm not
show.
gonna lie, I didn't really pick seriously with my head. But there was a couple things before the fight that I said I thought, Jacobs came out in Rockaware, which I thought there's no way I'm gonna pick a guy who's wearing Rockaware to win anything. Well, I'm not. I just was like, okay, I'm not picking him. And then he goes out. I mean, put it like this: he destroyed Peter Quillen so
Jacobs,
fast,
Danny Jacobs did.
and he hit him so hard one time that it was honestly. It had to be angels holding him up. He actually looked like he was falling,
No, yeah.
and then took another step, and then he was up again.
It was like a breakdance move.
And he did worse than a Harlem
With the
Shake.
broom?
Yeah, he did a triple Harlem Shake. He did a triple what they say like whatever that's called. He did like he did like some
Hey,
impossible.
yeah, it was like a triple jump.
It was
like a
like-
triple jump. You know how they be
I
like,
want to see
it was so
glad I missed it.
and then he was humble after the knockout, but
you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Unless you're stitches.
I mean,
Yeah, the stitches, right.
yeah, I'm my own creep of the week because I picked Quillen because he had a nice beanie on and he was matching instead of going with the guy who
on that bud.
So
At
that's
least you didn't lose
All right.
anybody.
What about you, Professor Bean? You got a creep of the week?
No.
Sure you do. What about you, Kev? You good?
I do have one.
Uh-oh.
It's been on my mind all week now.
I got my boy Big Kev in the building too, by the way.
Shout out
man.
to everybody out
Nigga,
there.
fresh off a flight from DC
That's
right
right,
now. You know what I'm
that's
saying? That's
right.
my man right here.
Mine is a chick named Felicia. I know it's just random, but I'm in Chipotle
Uh-oh.
getting me a burrito bowl.
You
Give it
shouldn't
to
be
him,
eating
Kev.
at Chipotle, by the way. You know they're closing
Yeah, they
because
got
of that
po-
E. coli.
Yeah.
Well, I wish that somebody had told me this before Felicia.
Oh.
So I
Get
tell
him, Kev.
Felicia to give me extra scoop of chicken.
Oh, no.
What does Felicia do? She takes half a scoop, dumps it in, and then takes a couple pieces back and puts it back and tries to give me the double chicken.
And they charge you for everything at Chipotle.
Hey.
Hey, she get her ass beat for that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Come on,
Felicia, you were in the clutches of death,
Right.
and you didn't even know it.
The double half chicken scoop? What is that?
And you take
Did
so
you tell
bad.
her?
Did she think you was paying? You were paying for it. You were prepared to pay for it,
I
right?
was prepared for the extra scoop. of chicken from my burrito bowl.
Yeah.
Felicia, I hope you're listening to this right now.
Right.
If I see you, me and Stitches is on that.
But she acted like she was gonna take the extra chicken home.
Yeah.
Take it home.
No, this is ours.
Oh my god, that's whack.
Yeah, that's whack as hell, dude. Hey, Felicia,
Bye, Felicia.
you lucky, Felicia. Somebody praying for you because you would have got your ass whooped. I'm trying to tell you right now. Hey, man, well, that's Creep of the Week, man. We're going to take another quick break right here on the J. Reed Show on 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. Coming right back with celebrity highlights and headlines with Denny B. Stick around. One song, we'll be right back.
Hey, the
Breakfast Club.
Funny
as fuck.
Hey, the Breakfast Club played that the interview with Peter Quillen after he gets knocked out. Oh yeah, I got the.
I wish I had seen this prior to me talking about Felicia.
That nigga look like Sugar Ray Leonard after he got knocked out by
That's messed up.
He look like Sugar Ray Leonard after he got knocked out by
This nigga had Barbara gave you the cerebral palsy.
a barber gate.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? You just reminded me. I was just thinking about that song they had, Clowning.
Like dropping them all.
I was just thinking about that song y'all had, Clowning.
Just
I
clowning.
was just thinking about that shit, like, man.
Oh, that's the funniest shit in life, nigga.
Where's Super Mac at, man? We need to get in.
Oh, definitely, dog. Definitely, huh? Super Mac like a motherfucker.
What's up with Clarence?
Shit, man, I ain't really.
Man, I can't find the nigga.
I was off the grid.
I done ran into his mama,
Clarence?
his daddy, his sister.
Got that Wilson. You remember Tom Hanks had to bust his shit open with the ice skate?
Man, this shit.
4, 3, 2.
Hey, welcome back to the J. Reed Show. I'm your host, J. Reed. The energy here tonight is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's great.
And I know why. I've been here with two dudes I know over like 20 years, man. Like
We
for
need a
real.
camera to catch the off the air stuff.
Most definitely.
That would be good.
The off the air better than the real
On
show.
air.
Damn near. Yeah, well, I'm back, man. J. Reed Show. We back in the studio, Lakewood, California, on this nice Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and thank God for the J. Reed Show. And thank God for Denny B, looking like a sexy-ass ninja right now. And,
He's been on my outfit like all night, okay? I have on all black. I was running late because I wanted to get my hair done before the show. So he's like, oh, you're going to go to the show dressed like a ninja? I'm like, okay, whatever.
hey, well, I said
So
sexy
make sure you guys
ninja,
like my
right?
picture. I have him take a picture of me tonight, and let's see how many likes I get.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll see.
Deal. Whatever. Well, thank
I
God.
normally don't come to the studio like this. That's what it
It's
is.
all good. Yeah, I thought I was gonna see a little boobs or something. You know?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good though. Well, yeah, you got celebrity highlights and headlines, so let's hear it, girl.
Yes, we have a lot of juicy stuff as usual. So first up, Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but her brother was arrested for child molestation. Her brother, Jelani Mirage, who's 37, he's accused of molesting a 12-year-old girl. This didn't happen once. It happened over a period of several months. And the crazy thing is, he just got married in September, but allegedly it happened several times between April 1st and November 30th. Yeah.
He's dead.
So he's charged with felony sexual conduct against a child in the first degree and first degree rape. So if convicted, he faces 50 years, which he deserves. But initially, he's bailed out of jail, of course, now. But they were saying that Nicki Minaj posted the bail. And Jay Reed and I had a conversation about this. I'm like, why would she, even if she gave the cash up, why would her name be on the bail bond? You know, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
So now they're saying that the mom is responsible for bailing him out. She put up her home, and I've never heard of this before. I don't know if you guys have or not, but she put up two $50,000 promissory notes, I guess, saying that she promises to pay. I've never heard of that, but that's what she did. And the judge issued a restraining order for him to stay at least 100 yards from the victim. So I don't know. I'm sure this will play out in court within the next few months. But it sounds like he's guilty in my opinion.
Hey, when there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, it's definitely
Frank
something.
Matthews.
But he got married in September, so it's like
What does that mean?
I mean, obviously nothing. But what do you want with the child? You know what I mean? Like,
12 years
I don't
old.
get that. I really don't.
Ask
understand
Jared Fogle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like Jared Fogle said, oh well, they weren't little babies. You know, they were like teenagers, so it's a little bit different. So who knows what goes on in the mind of a pervert?
The
you know?
judge said, yeah, we know. 12 years.
Yeah, well, how many years he get though?
Not enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This dude looking at 50.
Yup.
What do you get? 5?
But it's never enough. You're out of jail. If that were my daughter, I'm sorry. You're out of jail walking around free. My daughter has to relive this every day of her life.
Like,
it would be a problem.
Sure is nice.
Like, I don't care if you have the best lawyers. Like, something's going to happen to you. Like, it just has to. I wouldn't be able to sleep if I didn't do anything to you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. For you football fans out there, former New England Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez, who's currently, serving a life sentence for murder. He committed in 2013. I don't know if you guys remember, but he is accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend's sister's brother, if you're following me on that. But basically, he's been moved to segregation after a shank-like is how they describe it, weapon was found in his cell. But he's a knucklehead. He has a history of, like, problems since he's been in jail. In May, he had a fight with another inmate, and they were saying it was gang-related. I don't know if he's a gang member, but they're saying it was gang.
Yes. He's a blood. And he's a blood.
A blood? Where's he originally from? Do you guys know?
Yeah, Miami.
I have no
Miami?
idea. I have no idea.
I think he's kind of cute.
A lot of women were saying that.
Yeah, he's
A lot
kind
of
of
women were
cute.
saying that.
But he doesn't come off
And
as...
an axe murderer.
Hey.
A social.
I know, he's crazy. And then in 2014, he actually punched an inmate and knocked him to the ground. So, I mean,
Nice.
he's obviously having confrontations. It's probably his cocky attitude. You know how some people like, I'm a millionaire.
No. I think that when you're in jail, you're a target, dude.
Yeah.
You're a target if you're a regular person.
Well,
So then they say, okay, he was a New England Patriots football player. Oh, you got money. Oh, you think you somebody? Oh, my wife probably said he was cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get at this dude.
But here goes a guy that was a multi-million-dollar dude,
And,
right?
and very good at football.
Very good at his job.
Very
Was
good
a
at
top-tier
football.
athlete, right?
Very good.
And accused of not murdering one, not murdering two, but allegedly there's 3 different bodies
Yeah,
out
that
there.
he got away
Like,
with.
This guy obviously
Uh-huh.
isn't your normal, the run-of-the-mill kind of guy. Like, he
Right.
seeks out, he kind of likes this kind of
Well, his
energy, I think.
punishment is now he has to worry about the guys in the jail saying, "Hey, I think he's kind of cute."
I
For real. Hey, look at his shoulders. Look at his shoulders. But why would you even try an NFL athlete in jail?
Well, he
Why
has
would you
more
even
money. He has more money on his books than they do on theirs. Maybe they want some honey buns, some cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like, give me what you got. You never know.
Is honey bun another word for
I'm
his
just
buns?
saying.
That's
What you mean, honey buns, DB? Oh,
I mean, you can take it literally or.
Hey, man. Well, he was a tight end.
Yeah. You never know. I'm just saying. Speaking of crime, Big Sean and Simon Cowell both had their homes robbed this week.
Idiots.
Yeah. So
Absolutely dreadful.
This is crazy. Now, Big Sean, he was actually in Dubai when the burglars robbed his house. They actually took over $150,000 in jewelry and money. So, but Simon Cowell, on the other hand, I don't know if she's his girlfriend or wife now, and his son were all at home. This happened in their London home, a mansion, not just a regular home.
And the security
Their
guards were
mansion.
there, too.
Yes. So basically, the thieves, they got away with
Sleep.
cash and jewelry. It happened at like 2 a.m. So they were sleeping in the house. But the thing is, they have guard dogs, they have an alarm system, and they have security. Nobody caught them. The person that caught them is the neighborhood watch person, like a resident who like patrols the neighborhood. They saw these guys running down the street. They happened to drop a passport that belonged to Simon Cowell, so they picked it up and was like, "Hey, I think these guys just robbed your house."
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, and this is not the first time it's happened. This is the second time their house has been robbed or their mansion has been robbed while the bodyguards were present.
Where was YG in the night in
That
question?
don't make no
Yeah.
sense though. They gotta be in on it.
That's what I said too.
Come on.
The second
The second time?
The second time.
Y'all the bodyguards and y'all didn't hear nothing.
Right.
Y'all
That
just
doesn't
happen to
make
be
sense.
that sleep.
You're knocked out at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I'll be like Nino Brown. Don't nobody know nothing.
Right, yeah, if something has to go down. But the crazy thing, this is a fun fact about Simon Cowell and his wife. The woman that he's with now, that was actually his best friend's wife. And they had an affair for 4 years. Yeah, so, I mean, that might be a little bit of karma. You know, it might be his homeboy sending some people in there, like, you got my wife in there, you had a baby with her, so, you know, I mean.
Hey, it might have been him.
When you're doing the story, he get run over by an anonymous car. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, but that's why are you even paying security to be there? But my thing is, like, why do you need a mansion? There's only 3 people who live there. I mean, millionaire or not, I mean, I don't know. It's just me.
But I don't understand.
Whatever.
You're rich. I know a guy I worked with. He could see He told me I could see everything going on in my house from here.
Yeah.
And he not rich. Well,
On
I mean, he
your
got
cell
money, but I'm
phone.
just saying, you got money. You could be on your phone looking at your house from Dubai or wherever you at. It's like, technology nowadays, especially if you got the money, it's like, I don't understand how you could not. I don't get it, man. I don't know.
I mean, unless it's a lot of houses.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
keep track of.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, who seems to have changed his ways. He's been doing some good things lately.
Yeah, right.
He gifted a domestic violence victim and single mother a new car. And he bought gifts for her 3 kids for Christmas, just to kind of, help them out.
That's just so nice.
A little holiday cheer.
Chris is so nice.
But I think he's learned from ever since he's had his daughter. You notice he hasn't been in any trouble. Have you guys noticed that? No, no.
Jail.
Hear about Chris Brown?
Little jail time does that to you.
Yeah, that's possible. But I think Chris Brown is a good guy. He just ran into the wrong female. I think, I'm not gonna get into that because some people say, oh, a man should never hit a woman, whatever.
We don't believe in that.
But we don't know.
We don't believe in that on the Jay Reed show.
In that car that night.
We don't believe on that. We don't believe in that on the Jay Reed show. We believe that you will get your head combed back
if necessary.
And let me go on record and say that I will slap the shit out of you.
I just don't like Chris Brown, the whole gang thing with him. That to me, that was all. That threw me off a little bit with him.
He had a slow song. I can't think of the name of the song, but it had nothing to do with gang banging. And he was like in Compton with a bunch of gang members.
Yeah, and it was like an R&B
song. And it was an R&B slow. It's like a love song.
Yeah, and how is that on the set? When, and like, it was like,
that's how it was.
Look at his shoulders.
Yeah.
I just don't see what's attractive about coming out here and that's
what do you mean you don't
attractive
see
to
what's
you?
attractive?
I'm saying
that's
I'm
the
just
life,
saying, no, but I'm saying
he probably grew up acting
I'm
like
saying
a
like Trey
blood.
said, like, you rich, I got the 5 cars, I got the mansion, I'm sitting there like, I think I want to go to the hood and get shot at. Like,
Right.
I think that's appealing.
Well, people are idiots.
Yeah.
People are idiots.
Singer actor Tyrese, he bought his 8-year-old daughter an island for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
But the thing that's crazy about this, I didn't realize Tyrese had that much money.
Yeah.
Like, I actually looked up his net worth,
money.
and he's worth $25 million, which is crazy.
Okay, so you say
only
island,
25? I thought he'd be worth more than that.
You mean land
like an island
surrounded by 4 bodies of water?
Yes.
On 4 sides?
Yes.
Wasn't he talking about this? Him and Ludacris was talking about it, but Ludacris didn't want to do it or something, and then he was like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. It was somebody else he was talking to about that, I think.
Well, to shine light on his net worth, I'm not sure if you guys peeped the article. Once he was out on a date, and
she asked for his phone.
She asked for his phone. Well, he asked for her phone. To do something, and the first thing that popped up was Tyrese's net worth. Like she was doing some investigating, right, to see how much he was worth, and he cut it off right there. And back then, I think it was 30-something million at his estate, and he was like, "Aha, you still wrong. I'm worth more than that."
Right.
Broke up with her. So I mean, the dude definitely is chipped off at this point.
Yeah,
I think he gotta be worth more than that.
Well, you saw his house though. When he did that little video, Speedy or something like that.
Oh no, the guy from
the comedian dude.
The guy from Wild and Out.
Yeah, the comedian guy. His name was like Speedy.
Yeah, because he said he was gay.
He
said he was gay or something.
Yeah, but then he came out and said he was lying.
But then remember he did
the video that Tyrese did was classical.
Yeah,
but he did like the sitting on at his house.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay. Mr. Green is for the money, gold is for the honey. Anybody know who that is?
Of course.
Don Magic the Archbishop Magic The Archbishop.
Well, he missed out this week because he celebrated his birthday at Maverick Flats on Wednesday night. Yeah. They had the Players Ball.
At Maverick Flats?
Maverick Flats.
Nigga, why wasn't I invited?
I'm like, why didn't we hear about that?
Excuse me, why wasn't I invited?
Right.
At Maverick Flats. Like,
apparently that was the place to be Wednesday night. They had the annual Players Ball, and I was looking at some photos. You can check out the photos on Gossip.com. Afro Man was there, who's like so burnt out. He was like performing with a Colt 45 in his hand. Well, the beer Colt 45. A can of Colt 45.
Do they still have that?
Because I got high. Yeah, he was on stage performing. And I was telling Jay Reed this. I'm like, the Don Juan's prostitutes, they don't look good. Like, they look burnt out.
I told you.
A good looker isn't always a good hooker. But like you said, I would have liked to have gone just to see like
The
what it's
players
like.
ball.
But I mean, at the same time, as a woman, like, do I really want to go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want to go.
You know the rules. You already know what's up. You know the rules.
Can we
man.
talk about why Afro Man was performing?
Did they really pay him?
Afro Man is big, dude. You remember when he slapped that girl off the
That's what I was
stage?
gonna say.
Look at how big that audience was. Because I'm like, everybody's making a big deal about the audience, him getting slapped. I'm like, why is so many people there to see him?
Afro Man.
He hasn't done a song since when I got.
That's the only song he ever did.
Biggest hit.
Yeah, well, whatever. Shit, I don't know. Shout out to Don Juan. Shout out to Maverick Flight.
Shout out to people who listen to Afro.
Hopefully they promote it more next year. I mean, but maybe you have to be like an insider.
Yeah, you gotta be in the game. You know what I'm saying?
They want everybody there. I'm surprised Snoop wasn't there.
Pimpin' ain't dead. These hoes just misled.
Whatever.
Snoop for the kids now.
Yeah,
he can't
right.
be seated. No
Snoop
pimpin' affairs.
Okay, so Nike has signed LeBron James to a lifetime deal.
Mm-hmm.
We aren't for sure of the amount, but it has to be like big, over $1 million. I mean, not $1 million, like hundreds of millions. But they're speculating that it's more than 500 million.
Yeah, because he got 100 mil out of high school.
He
got 100 mil out of high school.
He got 300 mil for something else.
Yeah,
so it's like,
that's the second Nike deal. This is the third Nike deal.
Gotta be 500 mil.
Yeah, this is the third Nike deal.
That's why he could play for free, basically.
And I didn't realize he was only 30. I thought he was a little bit younger than that. But, I mean, this is the first time that any company has ever signed a lifetime client. So, this is a big deal for LeBron.
We've been watching him for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
He getting, I mean...
One of the greats, man. When it's all said and done, he'll be up there,
Absolutely.
man.
I think physically, not mentally, but physically, I never thought nobody could take it to that next level. When I seen Jordan, I'm like, nobody be... When I seen him, I'm like, okay, that's the next. That is the next
And
level.
speaking of the NBA star Steph Curry, his wife Aisha Curry, she created basically a media firestorm this week. I don't know if you guys heard about her tweet, but basically she tweeted her opinion about how some women choose to dress. I'm going to read that tweet for you guys. She said, "Everyone's into barely wearing clothes these days, huh? Not my style. I like to keep the good stuff covered for the one who matters. Just looking at the latest fashion trends, I'll take classy over trendy any day of the week. Hashtag Saturday Night Insight." Okay, now she's been getting a lot of flack because of this. Now, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, you know, like, she's slut-shaming. And my whole thing is, she's a married woman. She has children. What's wrong with that? I don't think anything is wrong with that. And why do people feel like she's coming down or judging other women who decide to, you know, dress more revealing? It has nothing to do with that. This is just her opinion. This is how she chooses to dress. So I don't understand, you know, what the big deal is. But, you know, you have the Amber Roses, the Kim Kardashians, who are making these young women feel like this is what I need to do in order to be successful or to make it. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's stupid because it should be the opposite. But, I mean, I'm on her side. I
agree because, you know, Amber Rose come with the how to be a bad bitch, right? But you single. You got dumped. You know what I'm saying? This girl married to Steph Curry, the number one guy in the league. Who would I listen to if I was a woman?
But Kim Kardashian is rich. Kim Kardashian is married. And Kanye West said all you have to do is take 30 showers. And you get rid of the wholeness. You know what I mean? So it's like...
I mean, but you got to also take into consideration that is her brand. That's Kim Kardashian's brand.
Yeah.
Right? You take away revealing and nakedness and that sexuality, she really won't have a brand at that point. So of course she's going to defend that stance. But I absolutely agree with Mrs. Curry. Shout out to the classy woman.
Yeah, really though.
She didn't even say nothing bad though for people to say nothing against her.
That's how you know how many hoes it is out here.
I mean,
but you know, if you look at the internet, you look at Instagram, just the media in general, the hoes are winning. You know what I mean? Like, they're the one. I'm just saying.
They winning with likes and follows.
Exactly.
They got 100,000 followers, but $100 in their account. Yeah, that's how it really is.
That's not winning.
That ain't winning.
I mean, but if you're looking from the out, look at this girl that Rick Ross is with. You know what I mean? No, they're not together.
But you can tell he just having fun.
I mean, but still, you know, she's only like 20, 22, 23.
I mean, that's cool, though.
Like that.
That's cool,
you know,
though.
you have these women that are aspiring to be in her position, to be with a man who has all this money and power. I mean, I think it's stupid. And it doesn't really last. You need your own money.
But
True that.
I mean, if that's what she want to do, let her do it.
But do it, but you have to accept what comes with that.
Exactly.
The disrespect, shaming and all the shaming, it comes with that. Don't be a whore and then get mad if somebody calls you a whore.
Yeah. Don't expect all this respect because there's women like Curry's wife that are not doing those things.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my respect for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
As
not
you
going to
should.
say my respect for the one that, we all black women. I deserve respect. Not if you running through the homies. Not
Right.
if you out here running laps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Get out
I
here.
agree. And last but not least, Kendrick Lamar is making history this year with his album To Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly.
He's actually nominated for 11 Grammys this year, which is more than any other artist. And more than any other artist this year, and more than any other hip hop artist in a single year.
Yeah, but I think he's only second to Michael Jackson.
Second to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's huge.
like a big deal.
Wow. That's grande.
Yeah.
That's grande.
And even President Obama is showing him love. He said his How Much a Dollar Costs is his favorite song. I had to listen to it last night because I don't think I had ever heard it. But it's a really good song.
Anybody that's talking bad about Kendrick right now,
there
are some
or talking about the album.
It's you look like just
hold on.
It's the worst thing you could do right now.
But look, if you're talking bad about
Kendrick,
you're doing it off of wax.
Right.
Yeah.
But what could you
nobody wants to see Kendrick right now.
Honestly,
he called out everybody in the rap game who's in everybody's top 5, and nobody said a peep.
But you know what?
You didn't hear a peep.
But this is what makes me mad. Now, we always ask for, because my favorite is Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z. I'm saying the public and the powers that be, whatever, you always ask for a good kid. You always ask for a guy who can rap.
Not doing nothing.
He got everything that you want, like good kid, not gang banging, but rap his ass off, better than everybody, not disrespecting nobody. I mean, elevating the culture. And I just don't understand how people can have something. It's just so much. I just feel like if you should be embracing him every time you hear him. You should be embracing. I don't care where you from.
Yeah, I agree. So To Pimp a Butterfly is up for Album of the Year, and All Right is up for Song of the Year. And I like All Right because with everything that's been happening in the media, with police brutality, with all these black men being killed, that's something that we needed to hear. It's kind of like the new age Fight the Power. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think if he wins the Grammy for that song, that's going to be great.
I don't think he's going to win it, though.
I think he will.
He ain't going to win it.
You don't think
the last album that was like that was what? The N-Word, the Nas album.
No.
You know who he lost to?
Who?
Lil Wayne with that fake blood.
No, but see, this is different.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, you know, like.
Well, Drake is up for 5 Grammys. You know, I love him, so I had to throw him in there.
Only
Back
5?
to Back is up for Best Rap Performance, which is a big
Only
deal.
5?
Like your boy Meek, you love Meek, but he kind of killed Meek on Back to Back, and it's up for a Grammy. So
this is the first time in history that a diss song is up for a Grammy.
Yep.
By the way.
Wow.
Yeah. Hotline Bling didn't make it because Cash Money Records, they messed
what kind
up.
of thing is
I'm mad about that because everybody was talking about Hotline Bling.
No sense.
None at all.
It
was like a clerical error or something where they didn't.
You know that's on purpose, though. You know that's on purpose.
I think it's just idiotic people.
Yeah, but they're stupid.
Stop having.
But that's all I have for this.
That's
week.
all you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was Celebrity Highlights and Headlines with Denny B, and this is the Jay Reed Show. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna take a real quick break. We'll be back with Far Out News. You do not want to miss it. Tune in right now. 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. Jay Reed Show. Far Out News. Right after this.
Hey, how can they have a mixtape up for Album of the Year? That's what we was trying to figure out.
Drizzy
that's
shit.
What we talking about.
Drake shit was up for the.
That's what we talking about.
Reason they make other niggas with whack shit don't want to come out with this bullshit.
Like, what's his name said it? If you say Big, you gotta say Pac. If you say Pac, you gotta say Big. If you can't put Big on any list and not put Tupac on that list too, it's like they like almost
3, 2.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Jay Reed Show. And we just said we wanted to get some video or some film of the outtake that we did not.
I know.
We need to start doing that from now on. Real talk, because it goes down. On the show and off the show. Off the air and on the air, it goes down. Either way it go. I'm your host, Jay Reed. We right here. We getting close to the finish line. Right now, we got Far Out News coming up. And this is the craziest, truest stories that I come across every week. And they're all true. If you don't believe them, don't tell me you don't believe it. Go look it up yourself and disprove me. Call in at 323-300-8132 and disprove me. These stories are real. They're in the news. Anybody that knows how to read can find them. Okay, that's just my little disclaimer real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate everybody be like, oh man, that ain't real. That ain't true. Where you get that from? But you ain't looking up. You ain't read nothing all year, but you going to tell me what's real and what's not.
Cite the source.
Man, right. Yeah, cite the source, homie. Okay, man. Far Out News. Okay. Now this is crazy. Now this is crazy right here. This is in Florida. A man hiding from the police ends up as gator bait. Now this is Matthew Riggins, and he was a burglar who hit up a house or something like that. Ran into the police, and they chased him, and he ran into like a swamp and disappeared basically, and they couldn't find him for 10 days. 10 days later, his remains are floating in a lake. Somebody finds his remains floating in a lake.
Like bones or like...
I don't know. They just said remains.
Wow. A sweater.
Yeah. An ear with an earring on it. And they said there was an aggressive gator in the lake.
But see, that's karma. Because you had no business doing what you were doing.
And a beeper.
Imagine that surprise.
Hey, but look,
don't you know better if you live in the area?
Basically, what I'm saying is, yeah, but you rather go to jail or you rather go...
You rather die.
I think I'd rather go... Yeah, he'd rather die than go to jail. You know what they're saying?
Take his chances, huh?
Yeah, so they said an aggressive gator was near. And so they called a trapper in. Not the kind of trapper that we hear about on the Jeezy album. A trapper, people. The ones who come and trap animals for the police. Okay, a trapper was called in, and they caught the gator, and they searched his stomach, and they found the rest of the dude in there.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was indeed eaten by an alligator hiding in the lake from the police.
By the aggressive
gator.
Alligator.
So he was still aggressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Got your ass chewed up, Mr. Postman. Okay, in other far out news, a homeless couple was found in a Walmart attic with a hot plate, a 42-inch TV, and a meth lab.
Oh, they had it made. You get high, you can eat what you want and watch TV.
Get high and watch TV.
And got groceries and everything.
Right.
And you got access to everything in the store. And that's exactly what they did. For 2 years, they were living up there.
2 years?
2 years. 2 years. And they were taking items from the store, everything they needed. When they went in there, they found clothes. They had surround sound for their 42-inch TV. They had cable hooked up. And they even had the NFL package.
Oh!
I don't even got the NFL package.
Right.
Yeah, bitch.
They were living it up.
Yeah, they were living it up. But they were basically taking stuff out of the store. Whatever they needed was right there.
How'd they get caught?
Jeez.
They got caught because they were having sex. One day during the middle of the day, somebody in the break room heard something from upstairs, and then they checked it out. And they went in there and found all this stuff, a meth lab, and they were cooking meth on a hot plate. That's the part that's really, forget all the other stuff. They were cooking meth on a hot plate,
But
man.
my thing is, how did they even get up there? How did they get past everybody? And how did they know where to go to access?
Look, the person that was watching that part of the section was distracted by some black people that came in. That's what. Yeah, so they was looking for some Muslims, and then the white people snuck up there. That's what happened. So I mean, like I said, profile the right people. You got two, and then look on the Jay Reed Show Facebook page if you want to look at those mug shots. They were like doing that face that they had, their eyes. That's like only from like meth, dude. Like they were like probably had a 24-hour meth session.
Not to sell it.
Yeah, they just doing it. You got a meth lab. Now, if you know about meth, that's that Breaking Bad stuff. Mm-hmm. That's why that show was so interesting to me, because I didn't know nothing about meth. I know about weed, cocaine, and crack and all that, but I didn't know nothing about meth. I didn't know you had to do all that stuff in chemicals. Yeah. They were doing that on a hot plate. Just think about that shit, man.
And Hank had a full-on laboratory.
Yeah, Hank had a U-Haul motorhome with a laboratory. And they were in there making meth on a hot plate, man.
With a hot plate and Windex.
Now, if that ain't far out, then I don't know what the hell it is.
They had all the access to the cough medicine and everything they needed in the store.
Hey man, I don't know what the hell they was doing, but it was some real stuff. This is a real story right here. Far Out News. This is all true. Look it up. Okay, another Far Out News. A man falls in a wood chipper and dies on the first day of work.
But my thing is, in order for you to get chopped up in a wood chipper, you have to go in there. You have to climb inside. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what it was, but it said that he was actually, his name was Mason Cox.
That's nasty.
From North Carolina. Oh. And he was throwing wood into the chipper, and one of the pieces got stuck. So he stood up on the side and tried to kick the wood. And slipped and fell in there. So basically, it pulled him in. And the guy tried to come and turn the chipper on reverse, but it was already too late. They said that when it happened, all the workers started going crazy, like running around, panicking, like. And then they said the boss had a heart attack. on the spot.
Oh my God.
Damn.
True story. Far out.
Well,
I'm
that's
glad
the one who
I
didn't
would
pay
never
attention
wanna
in
see nothing like
orientation.
that.
So shouldn't you use something else to kind of push it?
Yeah.
Why would you use your leg?
He was 18.
No.
It was his first day.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
But why you
Young
even?
and dumb.
But you die from a wood chipper? That's just kind of like
You don't
God's
think
will.
about
What
death?
was his name again?
I think that's God's will.
Some cock.
Rest in peace to Mason Cox, man. That was far out though.
And Betha.
But the worst part is that they said the mass hysteria that went over they said everybody was running around throwing their hats.
Sure. That man was like, what the?
They
And then the boss had a heart attack. So it was like a chain reaction going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Some
going on
sick
over
stuff.
there, but that's some far out stuff. Okay, a man freed from jail after doing 15 years. Now this is not really like a extraordinary story, but I just thought it was far out because Floyd Bledsoe from Kansas was in for murder, first degree murder since 2000. The victim was found shot 4 times under a pile of trash. The conviction was upheld. You know, his brother actually confessed to the murder before the body was even found. But then, you know, they ended up recanting and confessing against his brother, Tom. Tom ended up going to jail for first degree murder.
Shady.
So, I'm sorry. Floyd went to jail for first degree murder.
Mm-hmm.
Tom just committed suicide in November. And his suicide note, he said that his brother Floyd was innocent. Quote, Floyd is innocent.
I would have been pissed off because you killed yourself. Like, I could have killed you. I wasted my life in jail, and then you want to decide to tell the truth at the end.
Your life was in his hands.
But you didn't even wait around to see if like your confession made a difference.
Right.
So, like,
He's
like,
like, I'm outta
not
here.
believing you.
Right, yeah. But when they look back on it, they said, okay, he did confess to it before the body was even found.
Right.
So then he comes and recants later. So then it's like, okay, they must have felt they had their guy.
But you know what? In my opinion, that says a lot about the justice system in general. Because you're guilty until proven innocent. It's not the other way around.
Right.
So if he confessed, why wouldn't you do more research to find out whether or not he did it? Unless they just didn't have any evidence whatsoever, it's kind of hard to understand why anyone would confess to a murder they didn't commit. Like, I would never do that.
Yeah, basically, he got out. He out. And another thing in the note, one of the quotes was Floyd is innocent, and then another one is found out she was 14 and I flipped. So he had sex with a female, and then when she told she was 14, he killed her so he wouldn't go to keep himself from going to jail.
For the statutory rape or whatever.
So okay, you commit murder to prevent statutory
Right.
rape.
Right. It makes no sense.
Like, this dude, Tom obviously had some problems. Then he ends up killing himself anyway.
Well, he could have gotten away with it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He
He had gotten away with it.
Yeah.
He had gotten away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. Well, I just thought that was far out that you would get freed from a suicide note after 15 years in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's far out. Okay, in other news, a Canadian man was ticketed for texting, but while he was in a drive-thru.
Yes.
The cop pulled into the parking lot and pulled up next to him while he's in the drive-thru.
Oh,
For
Texting.
one thing, that's private property.
that's gotta be the biggest.
As a
thing.
motor officer or whoever that was that cited him, you're not supposed to be able to cite on private property.
That gotta
I
be
mean, you
the
can
biggest
cite for
thing.
like disabled spaces and things like that, but that's private property. You can't cite. That's stupid. Whoever that is, they should have fought it.
Yeah, maybe he can fight it, but
But I mean, that's Canada. So
it's
it might
called.
be different.
The ticket was for distracted driving, and it was $287.
That's it.
And you're sitting in the car, and you're sitting in the drive-thru waiting on your food. You just ordered the number 6 with with no ice in your slush and a slushie on the side.
You just sitting there.
And you sitting there texting, and a cop rolls up and writes you a ticket for $287.
Right.
And the cop said, it's illegal for you to text even if the car isn't in motion. So he's obviously going to show up for court that day. Okay, so you might as well just go in and just pay that because that dude's showing up for that.
But that's kind of like the whole, you're not supposed to be driving with your cell phone in your hand or whatever. There's some people who have been cited for driving while eating. Have you guys heard about that?
Eating a hamburger.
So it's like these laws.
Anything that distracts you from the law.
Mm-hmm.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, but you can get a ticket for that, apparently. I mean, I don't agree with it, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
But people do stupid stuff while they're on the phone, though. Like, I see it all day, every day. They do stupid stuff. If you can't, for the most part, most cars have Bluetooth, so it's unnecessary for you to have your phone.
But what it is when you texting and you looking down like this.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know, somebody send you some titty pics or something, you just.
But even if you're not texting, if you're holding the phone to your ear, you know, I don't know if you're distracted by the conversation.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Well, a father and son was accused of stealing $41,000 worth of chicken wings.
I like that.
41,000.
Mr. Controversy might like that. He be going to the hood for what? $1.99.
He drive 10 miles.
I like that style.
And spend $10 in gas just to save $3 on chicken breast. Making sure that's how it is. Hey,
hire Felicia.
Yeah, you need to get
I know, right?
Felicia.
She's saving chicken.
Hey, well, look, this is what they did. They billed wing orders to the restaurant they worked for. So they got a hold to their connects and was ordering wings and billing it to the restaurant. And this is in Syracuse, New York. And the restaurant is called Twin Tree 2. Cool. Don't sound too appetizing. Would you want to eat at a place called Twin Tree 2?
Nah.
Doesn't sound too good. But anyway, it's in Syracuse, New York, and they would actually bill the restaurant for these wing orders and pick it up themselves, and they go resell it to other restaurants.
Yeah.
That's kind of genius, though.
Genius?
If you think about it. They could have gotten away. But they went too far.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying.
It was a good idea. It just wasn't very smart.
I'm thinking, but when I first read the story, I'm thinking like, they finna have a hell of a cookout. Boy.
Yeah, but a whole lot.
$41,000 worth of chicken wings?
How many wings?
How does that look?
I know, huh?
What? How much seasoning did you put on that, brother? Like, I'm hungry now. Thank you. Okay, now this is crazy right here. A teen in Tennessee, in Bolivar, Tennessee, was jailed for sagging.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've heard of that.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
It's illegal in some states.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, they
in the
go hard
South,
with it.
some places in the South, where them good old boys make the rules and make the laws.
They not playing with
Some malls too. Here.
Yeah.
Right.
Des Bryant.
Hey, well, his name is Antonio Emmons, and he spent 48 hours in jail, a high school kid, for indecent exposure. Well, you know how the Fleece Johnson say,
oh, yeah.
it's a gangster style, but it's sexy to us.
Right.
If y'all don't know about Fleece Johnson,
YouTube it.
YouTube, okay? YouTube, Fleece Johnson, okay? That's the guy that's on the...
I want you.
Yeah, that's the one that said, I like booty. He said, what he say? I tell them like this here. I like shit. And I want you. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And most of them choose the easy way. So I'm saying, you got all these Fleece Johnson niggas out here, you might want to pull your pants up, man.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna run up in that booty.
My thing is, this whole skinny jean thing, okay, I understand that's in, but if you have your pants like below your butt crack or even below your butt.
I see that all the time.
It's ridiculous. Like the pants don't fit.
Yeah, okay.
You got them this low.
Yeah,
it literally be like ass out. Like the ass be out.
You
like
twist it from side to side.
Yeah, and you switching? I mean, like, is it the Fleece Johnson thing? Are you advertising?
And who are you advertising for? Because me personally, I mean, maybe it's because I'm over 30 now. But even in my younger days, that was never attractive to me. Like, I'm not like, I want to see what kind of underwear he has on. Like, his butt is nice. Like, let me get his number.
Yeah, well, some dudes is, though.
Right.
I like booty.
But if that's the case, you wouldn't have all dudes in one room sagging.
Right.
Like, it would just happen when they went outside. Oh, girls, let's sag.
That's true.
I'm just saying, it looks stupid as hell, though.
It does.
Sure. But, hey, he spent 48 hours in jail for sagging. So, people, if you guys want to, pull your pants up, you can avoid some jail time, There were two other students that were charged also, but he's the only one who was jailed and was actually fined $250 in court fees and court costs.
Well, he was the only black one, huh?
Hopefully his friends will learn from his experience.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, hey, they have a billboard in Tennessee that says, "Show your mind, not your behind." Cool. Show your mind, not your behind. And they have a picture of a black kid with a graduation outfit on, and then they have the picture of the guy with the sagging pants to the right.
Oh, my God.
So that's the billboard in Tennessee. Show your mind, not your behind.
That's funny.
And I'm saying, shout out to Fleece Johnson, too, man. he said having some booty is more important than drinking water, man.
Yeah, that keeps him alive, I guess.
Hey, I'll tell you like this. I like shit and I want shit. And we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. Okay, moving on to the next one. In other foreign news, a man is charging $100 for weed smoking lessons. Now you'll love this, Big Kev. This is in D.C. actually.
Holy.
The school is called D.C. School of Mary Jane. This is real. All right.
That's kind of smart, though.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they just legalized weed there, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so they're saying people that don't really know and they want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
This is, people are
a
scared.
nice, safe environment.
Yeah, they don't really know what they're doing. They don't know how to roll it up. They don't know how to grind it. They don't know how to do anything. So he's charging $100, and you can bring 3 people with you, and you'll go to his house and sit, and he'll smoke with you and show you how to get down.
That's cool.
Show you how to vape, show you how to use a pipe, show you how to bong.
So he's making
everything.
sure like your first time is like some cool, but not like that train wreck. Like you don't want your first time to be like that. Ooh,
We could be
right.
We could be professors.
Yeah, I could be the principal. You should be the dean. What you mean? Yeah, hey, but real talk. I mean, so I figure I would give a couple of little lessons. First of all, don't start too high, because if you get some of that fire weed, that will be the last time you smoke. Yeah. So if you really want to enjoy this and make this a part of your life, regular basis, get you some mid-grade and just smoke that.
Build up.
Yeah, chop the weed up, nigga. Grind it up to where you can smoke the shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't just put big buds and roll it up. You gotta grind it properly to get it right. And put some weed in the mug. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell Mr. Controversy on this one, man.
I knew that was
Put some weed in the damn blunt. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't lay down the first time you ever smoke weed either.
Don't lay down.
Don't be laying down. Like, don't be laying down. Like, look.
Why?
Well, you might be running up the street.
Singing what?
Maniac.
And now this is from experience right here, guys. What we're doing right now on the JB Show, 1670 AM KLIQ, is giving you tips on how to smoke. Since this guy decides he's going to charge $100, forget that. Just listen to the JB Show. I'll tell you right here. Get you some mid-grade. Get you a blunt. It's probably a little easier to smoke. Or if you better, just get you a pipe. Well, you ain't got to roll up nothing. And just put it right in the pipe, light it up, hit it, and you have a good day. It's great. Trust me. Watch a karate movie. I say maybe Chinese Connection. Is that a good one?
Yeah. The first Ip Man. Yeah.
The IP Man. Yeah. Okay. IP Man's pretty good.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle is pretty good also. And the 5 Elements of Ninja. That's a really good one too. If you like the corny side of special effects and everything, really good. Love it. Okay. Well, I mean, this is in DC. And, it's real.
Can I add something to your list?
Yes,
there?
please.
On your first time out, please avoid edibles, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I repeat, do not feel as though it is cool.
Yeah. And there's a reason for that, because there's no cap. They don't tell you how much weed, there's no regulation for the weed. Whoever made it and whoever decided this is what it needs to be in there, that's what's in there.
I don't care if it's a little piece of Snicker bar or half of a cookie or avoid it.
Denny B know about that too.
Things will get bad.
Things get bad real fast around them parts. Well, yeah, and my other advice for smoking weed is basically do it outdoors if you don't want the smell on you, because you can't smell it. Everyone else can. Everyone else can. So, I know you feel like, you air it out for 10 minutes. No.
That's not enough.
You're reeking right now. Okay, well, anyway, we'll move to the next topic. And the last one. Now, this is crazy. A woman makes money selling bottles of her own urine on eBay.
Who wants that?
Perverts. That's perverts. This is a real story. Her name is Sierra Lynch, and she's a dominatrix from Portland, Oregon. This is a real story. And she actually was online talking to some perverted guy, and she ended up selling him a bottle of her piss for $250. And so that spawned it.
Can I get in on this?
$250. Now I'm trying to tell you.
Can I get in on
But
this?
she a little skinny, little lily white girl, so they piss
white.
might smell a little different or something. I'm just saying that's what they thinking. I don't know. But because I was looking at her, I'm like, what is it like? But it's perverts, and it's people that feed into these fetishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she sells bottles of urine for $250, and she sells her used pantyhose. So there's a market for it. She owns 2 houses, and she paid her way through college. She's done.
So I mean, did she proposition him? Like how did you get into that?
She said that there was like a pervert on her inbox or something like that, like hitting her up, and they started talking. She said she was just playing around, like let me just see how far it'll go. Yeah. And he ended up buying a bottle of her pee for $250, and that sparked what she got going on. Her parents know about it, and they think it's weird, but they're like, hey, you pay for your houses, you own 2 homes.
I mean, it ain't illegal.
It ain't illegal.
It's not.
So, ladies, step your game up.
Yeah, I need to get in on that.
Y'all selling punani, and this
they're giving it away.
Yeah. Y'all giving away vagina. Y'all, but for the ones that's selling it, they don't even got a car to deliver it in. This woman is selling vagina. She's selling the bad fluid that comes out of her vagina and making more than you.
Right.
Step your game up, ladies.
And I'm going to work every day.
Man,
so I'm doing something wrong.
Man, you better bottle that piss up. Start entertaining them perverts.
Fake toilets in the bathroom.
Hey, women be here talking about, I don't like these niggas in my inbox. That nigga might be your ticket out of the hood.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm
don't
saying.
Miss your blessing.
He might, don't miss your blessing. He might want a little. He might want an old bra or something for $100.
But my thing is, tell me that.
Why this toilet ain't flushing?
Hey man, well that's for our news, man. I'm gonna take one more break, and let me see. We almost to the finish line, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Time flies when you're having fun,
right?
Man. Yeah, we almost to the finish line. You know, I'm your host Jay Reed. This is the Jay Reed Show on 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. I'm gonna play one song and I'll be right back. All right, this last segment, we just gonna just talk. Yeah.
About what?
What's up?
What's up, my nigga? Shit, we good with you. Check it out later. Okay.
Go.
I don't think
Hey, do you realize Donald Trump could be the president?
Great.
I thought you had
5
to
seconds.
All you gotta do is push the
4,
button.
3,
You didn't say that. You just
I'm
gave
over
it to
here,
me.
man. I'm out.
Well, welcome back to the Jay Reed Show, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a packed house in here, man. We got good energy popping right now. And I want to keep it going, man. Denny B, how you doing tonight, girl? Everything good?
I'm doing good. I love the energy. It's always fun when we have a lot of people in the studio.
Yeah.
You know, we get a lot of opinions that, we normally wouldn't get. It's kind of different from ours.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
As long as they ain't talking too damn much.
Yeah, we have some talkers that think they know everything.
Yeah,
That's
man.
so annoying because, like Jay Reed said earlier, if you don't do the research and you're not able to kind of argue your point as to why you don't believe Far Out News is true or whatever, it's kind of like,
come with it.
Yeah. Like, give us some evidence as to why you don't believe it. But, it's good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
having
good,
fun.
man. Yeah, I got my boy Ty up in the building, man. He just stopped
Good with everybody out there.
Yeah, man. I see, man. I know these guys, man, dude. I know these guys since I was like popping zits, like
with the stonewash overalls.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Looking at little bitty titties getting turned on. You know what I'm saying? Well, we sure did grow up, didn't we? We sure did. We sure did. Hey, man. Speaking of titties, man, like, what do you? Because you outnumbered, so you gonna have to hold it down.
Yeah, I am.
I'm saying, I just want to know, like, what was, or you could you consider yourself a titty man or an ass man?
It has definitely evolved, right? As
okay, from what to what?
So the very first thing I would have to say, as an adolescent, as someone growing up, the jumping jack time was definitely the highlight of a school day.
So you saying you were a titty man at first?
Absolutely so.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like
I thought it was the opposite.
Nah. When the first time I could peep something jiggling around during jumping jacks, I think that was the first one I was like, yeah, I like that right there.
Do you remember a name or a time and a place?
I would have to. Well, I mean, without sounding like a pervert. I mean, I was in the third grade.
But you were the same age, though.
I was looking at third graders, but I was also in the third grade.
Let's clarify that.
But I think, when they first start developing.
Yeah. These days they developing a lot sooner. I'll be driving us be some time, be like, okay.
Don't look.
He got a doctor stuff his backpack on.
Right, you know that.
Keep your head straight.
And see, you know what? Now that you say that, like I remember being in high school, walking down the street with my backpack on, having my hair in a ponytail, and having grown men say inappropriate things to me. Like in particular, I remember this one time I went to the store, after school, you want to get some snacks.
You're a kid.
Yeah.
You like kids like snacks.
These two men were in there. This one guy was like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hi, like, let me get my stuff and get out of here." And him and his friend were talking loud enough for me to hear. And the dude was like, "Oh, she's not right yet. She almost there though. She almost there." I'm like, "Dude,
Put her in the
that's
corner.
so inappropriate. Like, she's almost right.
Scoundrels.
She's almost there. Like, dude, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, it's only natural to look. However, there is a line between what's appropriate and what's inappropriate.
And if you're questioning, like the
If you
rule
don't
is
know,
keep looking
yeah,
straight. Like
right.
if you're wondering, just keep straight. Like
That's what I'm saying, man. Because you know when you roll and you look, I'm trying to get it all in. I'm not looking, so I'm trying to look as hard as I can until she out of my peripheral.
Your neck don't turn.
Yeah, that's the rule. My neck don't turn, dog. Because I'm like, are you kidding?
But these days, I was having this conversation with one of my friends, like, the girls in high school these days, they look different. Whether it comes to, being fully developed, having big breasts, big butts. But a lot of them are fat, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, they're
overweight.
not as active as they used to be.
Yeah.
So times have changed when it comes to that.
I think
and then you also have a lot of young women who are promiscuous, and some men feel like, if I don't hit it, somebody else is.
Yeah.
So they'll go for it.
Well, I mean, like now that I have a daughter now, I think like things really does, like it really does change your perspective on like I will bring,
Yeah, dude,
I will scorch this earth for dudes doing, what all guys have done, driving down the street looking at girls,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
if you feel as though there's a possibility that they could be underage, dude, just don't even try
Yeah.
to don't blow your
Just keep it
horn,
pushing,
right.
don't say nonsense, just keep it pushing.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though, man. Now, if they 17, it's you can kind of like just.
You're going to jail.
No. I'm not saying have
You're
sex.
going to
I'm not saying have sex with them. But I'm saying is you can keep them, dog. You can keep them, dog.
There's no.
A year go by pretty fast.
You gotta be at
You
least 20.
stash them away.
You gotta be at least
Stash
20.
them, dog.
At least 20.
That's that Russell Simmons, though.
There's
gotta be
no
at least-
reason that any grown man
No.
should have the phone number of a 17-year-old in his phone.
Period.
If that's my 17-year-old daughter,
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
gonna have a problem.
Like, how do you
with me.
stash
It's
Well, that's-
creepy.
that's
It's
the parents.
creepy.
Well,
It's
that's the
creepy.
parents. That's on the parents.
No,
That's
That's
on
on
you.
the parents.
No.
No, it
You going to
ain't.
jail.
Look, if
You
you
got my daughter's
17,
number in your
if you
phone,
17 and you
going to jail.
banging, holla at Jay Reed. Right there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll see you on that. Hey, I'll be at that 18th birthday party. Like, yeah, you did it. You did it.
pull a tiger.
You made it. Yeah.
You want to come
And
to
the
Yeah,
dad gonna be waiting too. Like,
You made it.
You made it. Yeah.
Just like I said, like Tiger, everybody knows he was having sex with her before
Stop
she
lying.
was
Yeah,
17.
stop lying.
Yeah,
Now
I
that
heard
she's,
that.
before she's 18, now she's 18, you have kiss
Like
videos.
like
where
he's
we're
the rule
together.
follower of the year. Like whoa.
Come on now.
Yeah, you can sleep in
Like,
my bed.
I
I'm
waited.
just gonna jack off.
Get out
But
of
it's
here.
like, I don't know.
What
it's
about
like-
you? What about you? What would you consider your favorite part of a woman's body?
Oh, of course. I've always been a titty man. I
Always?
will be. Always.
Because it seems like most people switch though.
Always. I love
You know-
women feet at first. I love.
Yeah, you like the feet, right?
I mean, but I was always a titty man, and I
Okay.
always will be. But I think honestly though, the woman I end up marrying ain't gonna have big titties. That's my opinion. I don't think so.
But why though? If that's what you like.
Because I think, like Kev said, sometimes outside the box is better for you than what you actually
foreign
want
bodies
for
are
yourself.
gonna win
out.
Like that's what I love, but sometimes.
That's a
And
lot of
I'm not
power.
dissing,
That's
I'm not
right?
dissing nobody that I've been with, but it's like, okay, we tried it this many times ain't work. Maybe
Hey, I feel you
just
on that.
once
Hey, I
we
feel
try
that,
something
though.
out
I
the
feel
box
that, though.
and then
I
see
feel
if that
that.
works, and then if that don't
is
work, then
how
we go back to the
That
titty.
is how
I
you
feel
choose
it.
a wife.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna piggyback on that.
Yeah.
So, because you like women with big breasts,
Yeah.
you marry a woman who doesn't have that. Then,
You're
when
gonna
you
be
get
cheating.
married, you see a woman who has that, what you really like. You cheat on her with someone who has what she doesn't.
The moral of the
That-
story,
that's-
don't get
like-
married.
Well, no.
I mean, it could be, yeah. Don't
well,
get married.
no,
Don't cheat.
because now I've already all
That's
my
not what
life.
you
That's
really
all
want.
I've ever had. So now it's like what I'm saying is it's gonna be something else stimulating me now. It's not gonna just be the titty. It's gonna
But
be
that's
like
not going
I'll
to
tell you
satisfy
what.
you 100%.
I'll tell you what,
It's gonna be something
Hey, look
else
here, I'm
stimulating.
35 years old, and the same thing stimulates me.
I mean, if I see her,
when I was 15,
yeah,
I
I mean,
always like the big, thick ones with the
Yeah.
titties and all that stuff. I mean, like it didn't change.
but as I get older though, my mind think that
Yeah,
it's
you
different
more
things.
open, you more
no,
open
but
to new
different
shit.
things turn me on
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Different things
You
turn
gonna
me
be
on.
paying for service.
Like, give me an example of something that turned you on now that you would have never looked at 10 years ago.
A woman
Or
being
Peter,
secure.
you know, there you go.
Not like a woman being secure with herself, because there's a lot of insecure women.
Yeah.
A woman that's secure with herself and it doesn't have a problem with me liking myself, that turned me on. That's why I'm like, oh, I like that. I like a woman like that. That turned me on more than
And that's something
titties
you
right
never,
now.
And that's something you never thought about.
No, I never thought about that.
Whoa.
I
And like
never
it
thought
turned
about
you
that.
on, but like real turn on, right, is the turn on after the initial turn on takes
Well,
place.
as long
Like,
as
a week from now, is it really going to be
well,
like,
as long as the
right,
sexual,
she has a lot of
I
love that
confidence.
confidence. I love that
as long as
confidence.
the
Oh,
sex,
round two.
well, as long as the
It's-
sex is
that
good.
confidence.
I mean, you know, as long as the sex is good, if she's able to satisfy me sexually, oh yeah, and she is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll be what you want.
How about you, Ty? What you look for in a woman?
I'm a ass and leg dude, man.
Always been?
Yeah, man. Take it back to track, high school track. What? Man, ain't no chick thicker than them track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No
I remember
muscle.
Kev used to say that, be like a track body. I'll be like, what does he mean when he says that? I
Flat
didn't know what you
body,
meant when you used to say that.
I
She'd
don't
be
need
like,
titties, man.
you know, like, no?
I don't even need them. You got ass, you got
I got
thighs
ass.
and some calves. You can work.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Different strokes for different folks, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Me, like I said, I always been into the thick ones, man. I go from ass, then I run through a couple asses, then I go back to the titties, run through the titties, then I run back to the ass. And I might slide a skinny one in there. Now, what you think about skinny bras, though? Like, just keep it 100. Like,
They surprised it. They surprised
hey, only thing about skinny chicks is that they could take some D, dog.
I was just gonna say
Like,
that.
you can
That's
reach,
what I hear
you
from
can
my
touch the
skinny.
back of your head with your ass and hit that jump, and she gonna be like, "Come on, nigga, come on!" Like she like bring it. She want me to fall in it literally.
Skinny chicks are funnier or funner to have sex with to me, but
You said what?
they're like a skinny chick seems like they enjoy it more than
That's what
a
I'm
thicker
saying.
chick. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I'd
I'm saying.
rather have a thick. I want a thick chick though.
Yeah, that's what I always
I want a
liked,
thick
man. It's just I don't know.
But the
I
skinniers
like-
love you more though.
I
They
feel
love you
like
more.
skinny chicks are like little boys. Like I don't want if you ain't
If
got
they
no,
just don't have
like,
nothing.
Yeah,
But
you
if they
need some
build,
meat,
you need
dog.
meat.
Well, there's a difference
But if they
between
build.
skinny chicks and
Yeah.
chicks with nothing though. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
can be skinny and still.
Be curvy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'm
don't have a
not-
bald head.
I'm not skinny at all. But what I found is that men who have skinny girlfriends or skinny wives, they still like thicker women.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I like a woman with meat on her bone. You know what I mean?
Well,
so it's like,
well,
is that
your
really
wife
what
look
you
like
like?
this microphone.
You
Like,
know, it's like
Thick women are great. Like I don't understand why most men like skinny women, and I don't get it.
But that's why I
don't
told
get
Denise.
it.
I was telling Denny B, like, you know, it's like that go home to mom type thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a girl with a pretty face. That's kind of
Skinny
thin.
body.
That's thin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the take home to mom type of thing that everybody wants to have. But then they got 3 or 4 thick chicks, dark skin, big ass booty in the background that they really messing with, and that's getting all their time though.
Yeah.
But they want it's a front. It's like a facade. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
I mean, so who's the real winner? Like, right? Who you marry or who you are cheating
Hey, it
with?
depends.
Right.
It
You know?
depends.
I mean,
the
I
side
think
chicks have all the fun, man.
All the good.
I mean,
That's
and
the-
the
that's
negative.
from- that's what they say.
But the thing is, they have the fun, but at the same time, you have side chicks who know that a man is married, and they're still hurting on the side. Speaking of which, I was watching Ray today. If you guys have seen that movie,
Mm.
then you know that he was always, his bottom line was, I'm not leaving my wife for you. And
Yeah.
each time he told these women that, whether they had babies or whatever, they acted a fool.
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
are you really winning? You're not at home
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
There's a lot of
man.
pain
You're not
involved.
benefiting financially. You have no any sort of family or
But you're
foundation
also
with
not
this
dealing
man.
when you come home stuttering drunk, slapping the shit. I mean,
But
the
you
stuff
dealing
like
with
that.
more
Well,
pain.
yeah, but I mean,
You
like
dealing
as a side chick, you don't, other than sex and maybe a little bit of time, how do you benefit? You know, you still have that hurt because at the end of the day, you want that man. You feel like you're gonna do something extra
Hey,
that
but-
the wife isn't doing.
But it's some side chicks though
That are okay with it.
that love their role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
it is.
laugh at the wife. They're like,
I agree.
I get the money.
But at
I
the
got
end
an
of the
apartment. And
I
you gotta
get
deal
it,
with,
he
and you
leaves.
gotta deal with
Yeah.
that.
He over
nigga.
there mad and pissed off.
And
at
she
you
probably
right
got
now.
a couple dudes that she
But
messing
that's
with
what I
too.
was gonna say. Like ultimately, any side chick who's okay with it is because she's dating multiple men.
Yeah,
because at
gotta
the end of
be.
the day, you're still a woman. You're still emotional. I don't know any side chick who is just like numb to anything that's going on. You're gonna fall in love with this man, and at the end of the day, he's not gonna be with you. Like, how could you deal with that? You know what I mean?
Christmas,
like, you're still a woman, so
Thanksgiving,
you're a whore. You're a side. You're
Valentine's Day,
right? You're alone.
Birthdays.
You're a serial side chick.
Yeah, you at the club talking about F 'em, girl.
Yeah,
F 'em.
and you're only okay because you're rotating these guys who have other women. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Side chicks can ruin your life, dog.
Yeah, you know.
Side chicks can ruin your life, bro. Message. Hey, man. Well, hey, whatever, Denny B.
I mean, but going back to the topic at hand, as far as, cakes or breast preferences. I mean, it really just depends on what day of the week is.
Really though. Honestly,
it doesn't even matter.
You never really know what's gonna spark your interest in the middle of the night. Like, you got your preferences, but then sometimes you're like, oh.
Okay, well, Denny B, let me ask you a question. All right.
Sure.
Now, okay. Now, what is something that what is your favorite thing on a man? Like your favorite body part on a man?
I don't know that I have a favorite body part, but I don't like skinny men.
Obviously,
because I'm not a skinny girl. So for me, well, I can say height, because I'm 5'9". So anybody who's like shorter than me, I don't think I've ever dated a man who was shorter than me. So physically, you need to be taller than me. You need to be.
Okay, so you wouldn't date a man that was like 5'8", like right there with you?
I don't prefer. That's not my preference. I mean, but if you're a good guy, I'm not gonna say, oh, he's short. Like, there's no way I'll be with him. You know what I mean? But I for me personally, that's kind of like the first thing I look at is a man's height.
Yeah, but then you got them 8-inch heels on.
But no.
Now that's what kills me about women in the club these days. Here, go sit down. Women in the club are walking around with these 8-inch heels, and they're like 6'1", and they're walking around talking about, oh, I need a man who's taller than me.
Okay, if that's the case,
bitch, if you don't take them damn heels off, we the same height if you take them damn heels off. God damn.
I mean, that's understandable, but like I said, I also don't like skinny guys. I mean, have I dated a skinny guy? Yeah. But, I mean, that's not my preference.
Where that nigga at?
He ain't skinny no more.
Hey, no, but for real though, like, I mean, what is it with the height? I mean, like, I don't know. Like they say, tall, dark, and handsome. That's the thing they say, right?
I wouldn't say tall, dark, and handsome. It's just more like a comfort thing for me. Like, if I hug you, I don't want to feel like I'm the man in a relationship.
So they've actually done studies that women associate height. Like, if this was the wild, right? You know how like the cockatoos do the dance, and they go for the cockatoo with the brightest feathers. Right. That means that he's fertile, right? And he's a protector. He'll take care of the baby. His bloodline will go further. So I think that can be attributed, to females.
But they have a study that taller men are more successful than shorter men, and they get more job opportunities and everything.
Yeah, that's understandable, but I mean...
That's messed up. I'm 5'11", man.
But you're not short.
I'm 5'11",
you're not, you know what I mean?
You complaining about 5'11"? Come on, man.
I mean, that's just for me. There are some little women, but I mean...
Here goes.
For me, personally, I like guys taller than me.
I'm 6'4", a lot of pounds. And all my life, like, I've only the small chicks have been attracted to me. Like Colt was saying, big girls are attractive. They're very attractive, but like for some reason it's almost like chicks kind of like dig their opposites or something. Yeah. I don't know, like, what is that about?
I think men are like that too, though.
Sometimes.
If you're tall, you don't want a tall girl, right?
No, yes.
Would you date a girl who was like 6'3", 6'4"?
Yes.
Yeah? That's true.
I would. Well, they don't want anything to do with me though. Like,
and you know what? I say the same thing. Like, for me personally, for most of my life, I've only dated dark-skinned guys. It wasn't because that's my preference. It's just because I'm dark-skinned, so those are the only people who approached me. Yeah. So it wasn't like, I wouldn't say it wasn't my choice, but I had more of them approach me than light-skinned guys. So it's kind of, it's one of those things.
I could piggyback off that because I hear a lot of women tell me like you're the only light skinned guy I've ever dated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bitch, what you trying to insult me? Like,
It's not an insult, it's just a fact.
What you mean? What you mean? You the only one? I mean, you can look at it different ways. You can say, okay, well, I must be special. I don't know.
Yeah.
But not
I'm
only
like,
that,
what does
but
that mean?
I don't know. It's just one of those things where most light skinned people. I mean, I can't say. Well, based on my experience, I won't generalize. It seems like light skinned men prefer light skinned women. You know what I mean? It's rare that you see the opposite, a dark skinned woman with the light skinned men.
I would assume that, but honestly, like, there's like a serious collection of light skinned guys that will only like date dark skinned girls.
Yeah,
I've seen. Like,
I prefer
it's
dark
itchy.
skin. I mean, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I learned that at an early age. I mean, I like all kind of women. I'm not gonna discriminate like, oh, she's too light.
Right.
You know, her hair is too straight. No, I'm just saying like. I just prefer dark women. I mean, that goes back, that's like down my bloodline. Ain't nothing but light-skinned dudes in my family, and they all married to dark-skinned women.
Yeah.
But light-skinned girls love me, though, dude. That's
what I'm saying.
Light-skinned girls love me. Like, they can't get enough. And I'll be like, can you tap that dark sister for me?
Right.
Excuse me, sister. Can you talk that dark-skinned girl to me?
And for me, when it comes to light or dark, I don't have a preference. You know, if you're a man, if you're...
What about a white boy?
I would date out of my race. Like, I'm
so
okay
who's the
with
sexy
that.
white boy that you've seen? Like that you?
What's the name of that football player? I cannot think of his name. Does he play for the Patriots?
No.
Who does he play for? I can't remember. The Giants?
J.J. Watt is what she's talking about.
Yeah, he is so sexy to me.
J.J.
I'm
Watt?
watching a football game.
Instead of say Gronkowski, I could be like, well, you know, he do be dancing.
I would date him. And Jerry was like, really? You would date him? I mean, I would date him. But, you know, to me, it's all about women. I feel like we're less... Like, it doesn't really matter what you look like. You know, like, there's a lot of beautiful women who date men who aren't, you know, considered attractive. Like, we don't really care what you look like. So, for me, black, white, Mexican, it doesn't matter. I only dated...
What about an Asian?
I would date an Asian. I've only dated... Well, I wouldn't even really
Have you dated outside of your race?
Yeah, I have.
What? And what?
He was...
You don't even know.
Salvadorian.
Oh.
Yeah.
A Latino.
Yeah, and
how did that go? Was that like was he protect? Oh, don't talk to my girl. What was it like? Was he?
I mean, we went on a couple of dates.
Was
but
he asking about your hair?
No, he wasn't because he likes black women, so he wasn't new to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I mean, we didn't end up making it official. We went on a couple of dates. We hung out. We were friends. We talked for a little while. But I mean, I'm not opposed to dating.
So what happened? Why did it end? I mean, like
I don't remember what happened. I was like when I was in college.
So would you be? Oh, you're open it. So okay, if okay, what about you, Mr. Controversy? Would you date outside your race?
Oh, I've dated a lot of girls.
Outside of your race?
Yeah.
Like what? Like
everything.
You've had an Asian chick?
Asian, Dominican, African.
I've never had an Asian chick.
I've had African.
Well, if you seen Asian porn, you wouldn't want one.
White.
It's horrible.
Hey, that porn.
Oh my god!
You have to look to the ceiling laugh too.
Oh my god, it's bad.
My wife from Hungary, man.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a Hungarian chick and a black chick, or a chick from LA or something?
It's funny, man. I have this talk with my buddy all the time. My buddy is he with this Armenian chick, right? And we always talk about how you know, for instance, my wife, she didn't grow up watching, you know, Jay-Z videos and you know, Tupac, and she ain't got that mentality of you know, I gotta have bling and you know, my dude need to do this and do that. So she just real down to earth. Yeah. So for me, that's what led me outside of the United States, man. It was just kind of like she was, you know, a breath of fresh air a little bit, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let me ask you,
That's
brother.
deep right
Let
there.
me ask you, brother. Let me ask you, brother. Because, you know, I've had this argument with many people. Denny B sometimes. You're not with a black woman.
No.
Is that on purpose?
No, not at all. I've been with a lot of different women, man.
But as far as when it came down to, okay, it's time for me to get married and make a decision, what was the thing in your mind that set you like, okay, this is a woman I can marry?
Just what I was talking about right now,
just
man. Just her being herself, man.
Not having to deal with certain issues. Could that be one of the things?
Don't try to.
I'm just, hey, no, you ain't gotta leave me.
Basically, what he's saying is, do you have a problem with the sisters?
You ain't gotta lead me down that road.
Okay.
For me, it's absolutely, but you know, I'm just one dude who had bad situations in life with, you know,
right,
African American women. It doesn't mean that I'm against all African American women.
Right.
I personally dated some doozies. Right. And it didn't necessarily lead me down the road.
Can you define doozy really quick? Can you define doozy really quick?
Hail Satan spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, graduated high school, valedictorian.
Right.
Went to college. Flunked out of college after 2 years. You know, drug use.
Almost got me murked.
Yeah, you know, just.
But you feel that peace of mind. That's what I'm saying. There's a peace of mind you have now.
Yeah, for sure.
He said it was like a breath of fresh air.
Right. So
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, well, I mean,
Hey.
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna say this one thing.
I rest my case.
We only got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes.
I've had some experience. I mean, I don't really have that much experience as a 31-year-old woman. However, I have had
age out there,
some bad. I mean, I don't mind. I've had some bad experiences with men. However, a lot of black men complain about the bitter black woman. It seems like the roles have kind of reversed. I'm seeing more of the bitter black man. But for me, I haven't experienced every single black man out there. Nothing is wrong with you dating outside of your race. That's fine. You found a woman you like, you love. Right. That's perfectly fine. But I don't have anything against anybody saying they date outside of their race. But I have a problem when you say, I don't date black women, period. Because they're not all the same.
I'm not saying that, though.
No, I know. I know you're not saying that.
I have an issue with anyone that says, oh, I only date this kind of woman.
Right. But I cannot have an issue with the person.
Shallow.
But I can't say you're shallow. Because if you've had experiences with all black women, but it's turned out. I'm saying like your relationships, you've only been with black women.
What if a white person used the same argument about every black person that they came into contact with?
But we're talking about relationships.
I'm saying, but the same generalizations that exist.
Well, that's what we do.
Racism justifies folks going into a certain relationship.
Hey man,
but I'm saying you can only go by your experience.
That's exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. You know? That's what I'm gonna say. I only dealt with black women, so that's the only kind of generalizations I can give. Like that's the only descriptions I can talk about.
But I think that also leads to naivete, right? Like until you have your body of work allows for you to compare and contrast different things. How can you dare say I only do ...
Because I went through it, I know it, and damn it, I'm not taking it no more.
But that goes back on you. But your choice in women. If you're choosing the same type of women,
no, see, we went back to that. It's not about the same type of women. It's just the same color. That's the only thing that's the same. Everything. But what I'm saying is, I gotta date everybody to find one. That's my whole point.
No, I think this might be one of those deals where you might be attracting a certain type.
Right.
Not even attracting a certain type. They're all different.
If it's always the same outcome, you got to look at yourself at some point.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hey, on that note, man, we got the finish line right now, man. We could go on and on.
Wow, I was just getting into it.
It was just getting juicy, man. You know, but hey, man, like to say, man, time flies when you're having fun, man. And right now, the energy in this room right now is, I cannot ask for nothing better than this right now. I want to thank all my people that came in tonight, man, and support me and add their tidbits. Everything was helpful. Everything was influential. I hope somebody heard this and it helps them in their life.
I hope so too.
I'm just saying, you know, like I said,
you learn something. That's what's most important to me. That you learn something from our show.
Yeah, and that's what I say. Everybody that don't read and stuff, you ain't gotta read. Just tune into the J Reed Show every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on 4KLIQ.com, and I got you. From the Pentagon to the Octagon to Leon on Figueroa. I got you. Straight up and down. Follow me on IG, the J Reed Show. That's REED. J Reed Show on IG. You can follow my personal IG also at JReed125. You can like the J Reed Show Facebook page. And that page is dope, man. You know, like I said, people would rather face automatic gunfire than support you. But you need to check out my Facebook page. I got a bunch of dope articles, bunch of dope vids, far out vids. It's popping. Check me out. And man, we have the finish line, man. Denny B, you want to shout out anybody or say anything?
Shout out to my hairstylist, my cousin Squeaky. Hands on fleek on
Squeaky.
Instagram. She hooked me up tonight. Thank you.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's a shout out for you. Okay, what about you, Professor Bean?
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
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 Shout out to Professor Bean, my engineer, for pushing all the buttons, making sure I'm heard
Whoa,
loud
whoa.
and clear out there. And man, shout out to all my listeners, supporters, haters, and doubters. I'd be nothing without you, and I'm gonna keep on pushing and striving to the top as long as I can, you know. And I'm signing out, man. This is your host, Jay Reed. This is the Jay Reed Show. You tune in to 1670 AM KLIQ is the station. And we'll be back next week, next
7 to
Friday,
9.
7 to 9 p.m. for KLIQ.com. Holla.
Michael Jordan hates black people.
Michael Jordan hates black people.
That's gonna be Michael Jordan hates black people.
Michael Jordan hates niggas. Hey, shit, man. Y'all want to hit up Steakhouse right here? Wherever that. You already finished.
They always do that though.
Shit, they had Christmas last time.
Yeah, because we went Christmas Eve.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But they said they would have a stay, like some shit happened with RMC or some shit. So
I'm always having an RMC.
you don't fuck with them?
I mean, not like that, but I've always heard, they always pull the Diddy move. We shut down the studio.
Oh yeah.
They did that. It was like last year or whatever, whatnot. And they was doing some remodel. They was shut down for a while. Then they were at least like 2 other times I know of.
Okay. That's hilarious, dude.
We shut down the
10 seconds.
They just did it right now. I told you, they just did it real quick.
If you want the studio to open up, you gotta go get breast milk from a Cambodian immigrant.
You're right.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Jay Reed Show. I'm your host, Jay Reed. You tuned in to 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes.
Thank God for the Jay Reed Show.
Amen.
Right now we got Creep of the Week, man, and yeah, it's gotta go down. You wanna go first? Denny B?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, you got a Creep of the Week, DJ Escalade. You wanna talk? You sure?
I'm gonna piggyback off.
Okay, that's cool. Well, you're gonna like this one. Well, I have 2 creeps of the week, as a matter of fact. My creeps are Kobe Bryant
Oh no! Don't do it to yourself.
and Johnny Manziel.
Uh-oh.
All right, now let me get in. I got personal reasons for both. Okay, because I'm a Laker fan, diehard Laker fan. Now I remember Kobe saying in an interview, and it was like a quote. I wish I can find this. You know how they find all these videos and bring them up, and like, you know, guys averages 17 points a game. If I can't dominate, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna just leave. You know, I'm gonna let the young guys do it and just stay in my lane. And right now, fast forward to 2015, he's averaging 17 points a game. He's shooting the ball too many times. What was he, 1 for 14 the other night? And that game was painful to watch. And I'm a Laker fan to the T, man. I'm trying to tell you. I was around for the Sedell 3 years, dog.
Right.
I was around for the Chris Mim years.
I was around for the Magic years.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, though. But I'm saying, that was the glory years, though. After Magic left, it was Sedell 3. After Shaq left, it was Chris Mims. You see what I'm saying? And I'm here now for the Byron Scott era. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going anywhere, Laker fans. I'm a Laker fan. But Kobe, needs to just kick back, dude. Like, you need to, they paid you $48 million, so I understand why you're there, but why don't you go into, like, teaching mode? Why don't you go into, like, okay, let me take you under my wing, let me get the young guys. He didn't do that in training camp.
It don't work like that. Kobe
did not do that in training camp. What do you mean it don't work like that?
Okay, look.
What do you mean it don't work like that?
I'm gonna tell you
Kobe is a Laker. This is your team.
Kobe is a Laker.
It's not all about you.
Look, Kobe is a Laker, but you can only do so much yourself. That's how he got himself injured the first time.
Okay, but that ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying he needs to shoot the ball more. I'm saying he needs to shoot the ball less. He needs to take another role on the team.
Well, look,
what you're doing is not working right now.
Well, look, I honestly still think he still came back too soon. I think he came back too soon.
I think he's okay.
No, I don't.
No, I think he's okay.
I don't.
He's damn near 40 years old,
but he's not comfortable shooting. He doesn't look comfortable. Every time he shoots this season, he has not looked comfortable shooting.
Dog,
can you be honest and tell me he looks comfortable and he's making poses like this when he does?
If you're 38, are you comfortable shooting a basketball?
Yes, you are.
NBA is a young man's game, dog.
If
basketball is a young man's game, dude.
You see Tim Duncan still banking shots, right?
Yeah, but Tim Duncan played, and what did Tim Duncan do? Tim Duncan said, okay, you know what? I'm not the man no more. I got Kawhi Leonard. I got Tony Parker. I got a bunch of young guys.
He hasn't changed anything.
No, okay, yeah, he did. He's not the man. He's not the man anymore. His whole role, his leadership changed. He's not the go-to guy no more.
He's still the man.
He's the man, but he changed his role.
He came back too soon. That's his only problem.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Look, if Kobe, I'll put it like this. This is the only way Kobe can really do it. He sit out the rest of this year.
Dude, just retire.
No retirement.
Just retire.
No retirement. Listen to me. Not this year. Sit out this year. Next year, play your whole season in retirement mode. Like, I'm out here. This is my last. Make it official. Don't make it, I think I should sit it on down or whatever or whatnot. He should sit down and come back and just do one full year and actually say, this is my retirement year. I'm out, and just play. Okay. And be a role player. And second, let's look at his team now. His team looks so light.
Hey, look here.
They look like high school players.
I watched the full Lakers game.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, I got my guest Dominique Fleming in the building. She just stepped in.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing? Looking rather radiant.
Thank you.
Looking
a long day.
Looking fabulous. Day. Okay, going with your best. So she is an author, as a matter of fact. She wrote a book, so we're gonna get into that a little later. Well, right now we talking about creeps. And Kobe Bryant was my creep, you know what I mean? Sit your ass down, take a lighter role in the offense, take a higher role on the team. Be a leader, stop chucking the ball up. The shit's not falling, dude. Just pass the ball, move on. Okay, and my other creep of the week is Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football. Now I have a personal reason for putting Johnny Manziel out here. Because I play fantasy football, and he's on my team. And he got me some points the last couple of times. And I was going to start him this week. But he goes and gets drunk on the bye week. He's at the bar with his little bottle in his hand. And he got this black mannerism thing that just irks the shit out of me for some reason. Like, I understand. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. You know how they say? Yeah. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. That's how it is. But anyway, Johnny Manziel has been handed the keys to the Cleveland Brown franchise. You are the starter. You didn't earn it. They just say, here, look, we're gonna go with you for the rest of the year. And let's see, you went to rehab in the offseason, so you want to do better. We want better for you. We want you to run this offense. Okay, this is your audition. Third week that he's supposed to start. You're at the bar with champagne and kicking with some dudes?
Yeah.
And doing videos for social media.
But who are his friends?
The college kid, dude, he's young. He's like 22.
Oh, I forget about that.
He's 22 years old, 21. Dude, the Cleveland Browns saw that video and demoted you to third string quarterback.
So, I mean,
you're not the starter anymore. You're not even, if the other guy gets hurt, you're not coming in. Both guys have to get hurt for you to play.
That is ridiculous.
And you messing up your future. You know what I'm saying? You're messing up your money. You're messing up your future. And more importantly, you're messing up my fantasy football team, man. Anyway, that's my creep of the week. I'm sorry, I took too long. Go ahead.
Okay. So you want me to go next?
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. So my creep of the week is Ice-T. Okay. So Mr. Ice-T, he's like 50 now?
About that.
He's so
50 some change.
Okay, so basically he came up with a list Well, he had an interview with Complex Magazine, and he came up with a list of the top 10 reasons why black men prefer to be with white women.
Wow.
As you know, yeah, he's married to Coco.
Just talked about
Got a little hot under the collar there.
And she's now expecting. Okay, so I'm going to read the top 10 list that he came up with. Number 10. White girls can get their hair wet. It's summertime. Who wants to be at the pool with the girl whose only concern is not getting her weave wet?
That's the only one I agree with, Ice.
No.
White girls can jump in the pool without any care.
We can put curly wavy in, honey.
Yeah.
Jump in that pool real fast.
Okay, number 9. White girls don't talk back. Now this, I have some white friends who are
No,
not.
they just kill you.
They talk back, or they get a life insurance policy on you.
Yeah, life is so stupid.
He said, put a little
Go find that biker.
right. Put a little aggression in your voice, and she will do whatever you say. That doesn't fly with other races, though. But to me, you know, I feel like some of these things are disrespectful to white women too. You know, because they aren't all like this.
Yeah, you're saying that they're.
It's disrespectful to white women?
Like,
You can run over them.
Yeah.
Is it really disrespectful to white women?
I think it is. It might be.
I mean, not like that. I'm just saying. I'm hearing the list. It's kind of like, what did they? I mean,
The first two have been horrible, so.
no, I mean towards the black women, yes, I get it.
Hey, but
towards
look,
white women,
but if you're a white
everything's
woman, if you're a white woman and he's saying like they won't talk back, if I yell at you, if I tell you to shut up, you're just gonna shut up and you're not gonna defend yourself at all. That's what it sounds like.
There is rat poisoning and whatever meds they can get from the hospital to kill you all.
Hey, look here. Try that shit with Becky Hammond. Holly Holm. Try that shit with Holly Holm, the one who knocked out Ronda Rousey. Try that bitch.
Yeah, okay, number 8. It's easier introducing them to your family, your friends, everyone. This is Amber. It's way easier on the ears than everyone. This is Shaniqua.
Yeah. Okay, now see,
give me another name, baby. I role play.
Right.
Oh, this
Give me
Sky.
another name,
This
honey.
is Sky.
You want to be Jennifer?
Hey, look here, hold on though. But that's not true though, because you bring, like they say, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. So that's gonna be uncomfortable as hell. You coming through with that? Yeah, I would think so.
Yep. Okay. Number 7. White girls have way less restrictions in the bedroom than another race. You can basically do whatever, whenever.
I agree with
them.
that.
And they'll smile through it all.
I agree with that.
I don't know about that.
They a little
I've
freaks.
seen
They
some
some freaks.
trashy, nasty white girls on pornos. I mean,
I
maybe
have
it's different
too.
because
I've seen black ones too.
I have too. I've seen
Yeah.
some. Thank you.
I can name a
There's
few.
some black girls that do get
But
scratched.
we talking about the regular average black woman. You ain't getting that much freak.
Right, don't be grabbing my hair.
Don't lock that door behind you, mean it.
Okay, number 6.
They do some stuff.
White girls aren't looking to be in a rap video. Meaning when y'all go out,
That's
she's
not
not
true.
looking for you to go out the bar and light the club up with sparklers.
That's not true.
Wait a
She
minute.
doesn't care about any of that. She just wants her drinks and music.
That's
And your
not true.
money.
Right. That's the main thing.
And that's the main thing.
They don't think that.
Nah.
And your
Number
money.
5. White girls have no problem spoiling their man. They love that. It's an ego boost for them. You know,
Me neither, dude.
I
Me
spoil
neither,
mine. I spoil my man.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
nowhere near white.
I've only dated black women in my life, and I've been spoiled. So I can't. I have to disagree with you, Ice. I'm sorry. You're getting old, nigga. You sound like Steve Harvey now.
Hey, man, what's up, bro?
He doesn't like black women.
What?
Number 4. White
He ain't
girls.
mad Dominique. That's what
I tell you, his first baby mama was an Asian chick. Remember the he used to be on? She used to be on the album covers back in the day.
But isn't Ice-T like an ex-pimp? He's an ex-pimp,
Man,
right?
no,
Or is it
no.
just an music?
That nigga ain't no
Look, that made me proud for you.
That nigga ain't no motherfucking
He's guilty by affiliation.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, number 4. White girls don't give you as many headaches as other races. There's no nagging, complaining.
I can't confirm
Because you're dead. Because you're dead.
My life is over
You're
now.
dead. There's
She's
no
out
headache.
right now.
She got the
She's trying to
show.
be featured on Snap right now.
Hey.
Okay, number
Oh,
3.
no.
White girls cater to and love to take care of their men. Cooking, no problem. Cleaning, no
There's
problem.
some black
Anything
women
else
like
you
that.
want, no
There's a
Well,
lot
problem.
of black
that's me.
women
I
like
do
that.
that anyway.
There's a lot of black women like that.
Number 2. You ever receive head from a white girl? I rest my case.
Oh no, man.
Wow.
I know some black girls that suck a golf ball through a garden hose, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to
And
tell
then he
you.
goes on to say, which all really sums up my number 1 reason black guys prefer white women. Number 1. White girls are just more fun. There's no other way to put it. If you just want to have fun without
just go
any
for the
of
gusto
the
and
negative stuff,
Hey,
you want a
dude.
white girl. But my thing is,
What
Coco,
did- mother feel
That's
like?
what I'm saying. Did your mama throw you out the house?
but
at
Coco
10?
cheated
Like,
on him. Do you guys remember
Yeah,
that a few years
hell
ago?
yeah.
She cheated
With a
on him.
nigga.
Yes. So, I mean, you know, and Coco doesn't seem like she's that submissive because they had a reality show on E! For a little while.
Man.
And I mean, she did cater to him and all those things, but to me, she did everything that you're supposed to do as a girlfriend.
Exactly.
It was nothing special about it.
Nothing special.
Yeah, so for that,
anyway.
he's my creep of the
Because when he
week.
got mad at her, because actually I remember that, because he wanted to get his money back for the injections and all that
For
stuff.
her
she
butt,
took.
all of that stuff.
Yes, he wanted a return.
But you don't want a black woman,
Yeah,
but
when
you're
they got
making
that
this
natural-
blow up doll.
Yeah, right. You make her
You
look
don't
like
want a
one.
woman that's naturally built that way. You rather put money into your.
Yeah, he looking at the dollar signs.
But if he didn't have that money, she wouldn't even think about him.
Wouldn't look twice.
And that's
But they-
what
I don't know.
and that's what they fail to realize. That's why I talk about the NBA players and all that shit. My favorite NBA players, my favorite football players, when they take a picture with their girlfriend, they white as this paper I'm writing on. Like, damn, what is that? Like, and it's like they are taught to fuck with niggas that got money.
And even Hulk Hogan
Their
said
parents teach them that.
that. They do. Remember when they had that whole incident when Hulk Hogan was caught on tape saying the N-word?
Yep. What
and
was he saying?
He was referring to his daughter dating a black guy.
Yeah.
And he was like, I wouldn't care if
If
they're
he was
freaking
6'8",
rich.
NBA.
He said that.
Exactly, dude. And they teach
He
them
said
that
he-
shit, man.
He wouldn't care unless they were.
If they were
No,
black
he-
and rich, then he would accept
Wow.
it or be more
I got
willing to
the-
accept it.
I got
Come
the
on,
sense
bro.
that he had found out his daughter was messing with a black dude,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Oh, I don't like him. He ain't even rich.
Mhm.
Like if he was rich, I wouldn't mind. He was 6'8". That's kind of how it
Yeah.
sounded. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's what they teach. That's what they teach their daughters.
Cold blood.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hey,
I
man.
always say that though. If you ever dealt, I mean, that's for anybody that got like white friends or like white older cats. That basically, if they don't let you date their daughter, then they don't mess with you at all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
They daughters is
They
they
don't want that
thing.
mixed. They don't want them mixed kids coming home talking about grandpa. Man, get your black ass out of here. Hey, yeah, man. Well, we gonna take a real quick break right here on the J Reed Show. I got my hostess Denny B in the building. I got my engineer Professor Bean. I got DJ Escalade stopped in to check on this boy. I appreciate that. And I got my special guest Dominique Fleming.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna come right back. You already know my style. One song. We'll be right back with celebrity highlights and headlines. J Reed Show.
One song.
Man, cuz, man, fuck
I'm
off.
keep saying
I ain't
that.
trying to waste my time, man. Come, yeah, let's like fix, man.
And it's my birthday in
Today,
12.
on air.
Oh,
Hey,
bro.
what's going on? We on? Yeah. Welcome back to the J Reed Show. I'm your host, J Reed. We here on this Friday night, Black Friday, matter of fact. Hey, man, why they call it Black Friday, man?
Didn't we just do that?
Because it's the black dollar.
Because it's the black dollar, brother.
Can't you get it?
And they want to bust your black ass.
Red face.
Because I'm a black man on a black block. Hey, y'all just want to bust my black ass. Hey, yeah, hop on. Nah, yeah. Anybody boycott out there? I don't think so.
I didn't go.
Cause niggas was looking at the 32 inches like, man, $100?
Yeah,
Boycott what?
but I'm
Man.
just not
Black Friday.
willing to fight over it. You know,
I'm
it's
scared to
like-
go outside.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah, I ain't
much.
going. I ain't going.
Have
What
you
would you get? What would you get if you was going to Black Friday? Like, what would have interested you to actually
A
go out
phone.
there and partake?
to fight? Because they've been fighting.
Nah.
I
That's
think
what you
the
got to do. You go out there and fight.
I'm going to fight if
You
I'm going out there.
You go up with Vaseline
You have
on.
to-
Have you guys
prepared.
seen it? It's crazy today.
You have to. You have to.
Glad I
believe
was
that.
at work.
Yeah, hey man, I ain't going. They talking about bombing. They talking about bombing people and stuff in large gatherings and stuff. I'm good. That Black Friday sound like the place.
It's really scary.
I ain't gonna find out though.
I
but,
would go to Victoria. You know, I got the TVs and stuff. I go right over there.
They trying to sell the way out though.
I like that.
It's
I
like
go
the
right in Victoria,
semi-annual.
tear them down.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Well, right
That's
now,
gonna give me all the rest of the stuff.
Right.
hey, that's some pimp
Get that
stuff.
Victoria, I get the TVs, the cars, all that.
That's some pimp shit right there. Hey, well, right now we got celebrity highlights and headlines with Denny B. Let's get right to it, man. We got some good stuff this week.
Okay, so Kylie Jenner and Tyga, these two are in the news like every single week. Okay, so last week it was Tyga's birthday. He had a party at One Oak, and Kylie was a no-show. Not only did she not show up, but she didn't shout him out on social media. You guys know how it is on social media. You don't shout your man out on social media and say happy birthday. That basically means that you're over.
Are they not together?
So that's the thing. A lot of people are saying,
OVA.
oh, they
No.
broke up, they aren't together. And then the
Celebrity
very next
love.
night, she was seen at another club in Hollywood, and she was in the car with A$AP Rocky. Not only A$AP Rocky, but it was, some other people. So you know how the media can kind of distort
I saw the
things.
picture.
But A$AP Rocky, he was at Tyga's party the night before. So
What's that be?
I know, right? It ain't no fun. The homies can't have
Ain't no
none.
fun.
No, it ain't
But
even that.
She bunny hopping.
yeah.
But that's
she
the
is.
game, though.
Tiger was just Tiger was just her startup nigga.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is the starter kid.
Yeah.
That was the starter kid. Cause look at
like
Kim.
Ray J. Like
what's,
Ray J.
What's her name? The only one that's linked to one man is what's her name?
Courtney.
Courtney is the only one. The mom is linked to more men than Courtney.
She doesn't date black men.
Yeah,
Right.
She only dates Scott.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Courtney's the only one. So why would any of the other ones? You know what I mean? I think all the other ones are going to be messing with multiple guys. So now we got Tyga and A$AP Rocky linked to Kylie Jenner. Whoop-de-doo.
But the thing is, she's saying, like, oh, people are overreacting. So a couple of days later, she posted a picture of her and Tyga on Snapchat and was basically like, you know, we're still together when she had an interview on Ellen.
Okay, so she said that they were still together.
Yeah, but we're still kind of unsure about what's going on because supposedly Tyga moved out of her house. So it's like, are they on? Are they off?
The nigga's a grown ass man.
He should have his own house.
Yeah, the nigga's a grown ass man.
So I don't know. And they spent Thanksgiving together. So.
Okay, well then that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. Okay, so Sean Kingston, this story was crazy to me. He got kidnapped by a jeweler here in LA.
What?
So yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
He got kidnapped.
Say that again.
Sean Kingston.
Y'all
gotta follow Denny B. Follow Denny B.
First of all, how did Sean Kingston get kidnapped?
Well, okay, let me tell you. So basically, he has a history of money problems. In the last few years, he's had a few of his cars repossessed. And stop laughing! Oh my God.
How does he?
So basically, he's living above his means. He's spending a lot of money. So basically, the deal went wrong with the LA-based company. How do you say this? Arian. I'm sorry. Arian Jewelers. So basically, he bought a watch. He paid $185,000 for the watch. That's stupid. The watch is actually worth $225,000. But he refused to pay the balance on the watch because he's like, dude, the watch is not worth that much. I don't want to pay it. So the jewelers made an agreement with him. Okay, well, let's meet up. We can exchange the watch. I'll give you something that's worth $185,000 since you don't want to pay, the remaining balance. So this is where it gets stupid. They decided to meet him in a parking lot downtown LA at 1:50 in the morning. Okay, so he gets in the car.
Suspicious.
Yeah, with some of the jeweler's associates. He gets in the back seat.
Arian.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that?
Right. Yeah, Arian. So they took, I was like, are they Arabic? Are they Jewish?
No. Arian.
White.
Aryan brother. Aryan
so
brother.
as soon as he gets in the car, they snatch the watch off of his wrist. They lock the door and they drive off. So they take him to the secluded area, take the watch, put him out of the car. And basically, he called the cops and was like, oh, I was kidnapped. I don't have the watch. But to me, that's kind of like a repo. I mean, they kidnapped him, but if you don't give up the payments on your car, they take it back. They don't give you the remaining balance that you paid. It's like, they just take it and that's
they
it.
just repoed your ass.
Real talk.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Repoed
Hopefully, he learned his lesson. But we'll see what happens with that. Because he's been posting on his Twitter, like, don't do business with this company. I'm lucky I'm alive.
But that is kidnapping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They move you from one place to the next against your will. Then
And Funk Master Flex, he's at it again. I can't stand him. He basically dissed Drake.
Oh, yeah.
He was DJing at a release party for Jadakiss Top 5 Dead or Alive album. I didn't even know Jadakiss had an album. Did you guys know that?
Yep.
I didn't know that. So basically, while he was playing Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares intro, he decided to let the crowd know how he feels about Drake by saying F that Canadian N-word.
No, say what he said.
No, I'm not going to say it.
He said, fuck that Canadian nigga. Now, why would you say that? Like,
I've never heard of those. Canadian nigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does that exist?
But my thing is, why does he even have beef with Drake? I tried to do like some research on his history with Drake, but I didn't find anything other than the whole Meek Mill.
Well, that's the whole thing. The whole Meek Mill thing about it's like the part when Drake says, "I'm gonna buy balls for Charlamagne." That was just shot at Funk Flex because Funk Flex was pushing the Meek beef side of it.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Because before Meek even put his record out, Meek didn't have the record ready, but he was on his show talking about, we're going to play that new Meek. And he never played it.
Right.
So he was all hyped, so he was more team Meek than he was Drake.
But the bottles of Charlamagne, what did that have to do?
Because they don't get along with
he put out the
Power
reference
151.
track.
So he was like, okay, that's why he said, I'm going to drop bombs. I'm going to drop bombs like Clue and not Funk Flex because Clue was the original person to drop bombs.
Okay.
So he basically did everything opposed Hot 97.
But Funk Master Flex is the one who dropped the reference track.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's what started. That's why
he said he was biting or whatever.
But Flunky,
Right.
to me, it just
Man, that's
seems
that
like
light
he's
skin.
right.
That's that light skin shit,
He
man.
still played back to back though. That's
I'm trying to tell you, it's that light skin shit, dude.
But he the same one that said he gonna shut down Jay-Z. He did that a couple months ago, and he always go on his little
Flex, you
rant.
can't shut down.
I think
Jay-Z,
he's bitch
Flex.
made. And anybody coming at Drake, I have a problem with them.
Oh wow.
Okay, so the patty pie, I know.
I like how she slid that in there. Segue right into
Your favorite rapper.
Right.
Yeah, I know you guys have all heard about the patty pie hoopla by now. The whole
Why
patty
did it
pie.
end this way?
Yeah.
Did
So I
anybody-
love him.
I wonder. I haven't had it.
Anybody had no pie?
I ain't had that pie.
I wonder how
She
many
said
people
they
bought
sold
the
out.
pies and like tried to slide into the Thanksgiving dinner. Like, girl, I made these pies. I'm sure somebody did.
Oh, they better be
Had
smart
to.
what they say they are because they put a lot on it.
But what happened is a Walmart employee. Okay, let me give you guys a
Okay, we
little bit of
did.
history. I know
Walmart.
because okay, you know they were saying, oh, Patty. Well, TMZ interviewed Patty LaBelle, and basically they said, you know, how do you feel about Mr. Wright, James Wright?
James Wright,
Do you
Chanel.
feel like he helped you sell your pies? And basically she said, no, my pies were selling before him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
So
knew
she
about
was
it.
getting a lot of
Right,
flack,
so
yeah,
stop,
behind
lady.
that. They were like, you know, he helped you sell pie. Your pies are
Them
going
celebrities.
out. They're like selling out everywhere now. So why would you say that? So basically, she reneged that statement, and she's like, yeah, you know, he kind of did help me sell my pies.
He
Yeah.
helped you,
So
lady.
I know she called him, and of course, a lot of people were like, a phone call is not enough. Like, give him some money, which I understand, because for me, you know, the coin that's more important than me getting
She
a phone
did a
call.
dance with him. Did you
Yeah,
see the
so
video?
that's what I was gonna say. She actually invited him to her house for Thanksgiving. They did a little duet and everything. So I think that's a good start. You know, maybe he'll get a little more fame and actually make some money from this whole thing.
Right.
But I don't know. I just think the whole thing with Patty saying that he didn't help her was shady, and I'm sure she heard about the media. I mean, people in the media saying it wasn't right for
Yeah,
her
but
to
the
do that.
pies was on rollback.
Yeah, that's the whole point of me saying that. The
Yeah.
pies were on rollback, and they weren't really selling. So it's like, how could you say he didn't help you?
Exactly.
If a Walmart
Nobody
employee
knew.
came out
I
and
didn't
said
know
that,
about the pie
Nobody
till I
knew
saw
about the
him.
pies, dude.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that at all.
I still didn't know. I'm like, is this real? Is this fake? Like,
Patty pie. I thought it was a joke. You know.
yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds like a
Instagram.
joke.
Makes
they
all
said the
kind of
pies
pictures.
weren't selling, and they were basically donating them because they were going bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
they were sitting on the shelf.
You on blast, Patty.
Why did it end this way?
Right, okay, so I know you're going to love this, Mr. Controversy. So Lil Wayne has finally taken out a loan to pay back the bill he owes to the private jet company. So he used his Miami
folks.
skate park as collateral on the $1.5 million loan.
And now this is to pay off the $1.5 million.
Well, he owes $2 million to the
Yeah,
company.
jet bill.
Yeah, the
for
jet
private
bill.
flights that he's taking across the world that he didn't pay for.
Right, he
Those
basically
are not his checks, though.
he leased the private jet for $55,000 per month, and then so they initially sued him for $1 million, but because of the court fees and all of that, it went up to $2 million. But he's supposedly worth $150 million. We had this discussion before. That doesn't mean he has that much cash in the bank. That's just his assets, his home, car, jewelry, and stuff like that. So,
They need to just stop saying that then.
yeah.
If you don't tell me that you're worth $100 million and then you're taking out loans, like it don't add up. Just whatever you're worth, just let that die. Like that statistic, they need to just stop reporting that. Like
That's just the business. He won't cash money to pay for it. I mean, young money to pay for it. That's what it is. If he pull out that money, then he gonna feel that Birdman's gonna feel that he shouldn't have to pay him.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
it depends. It comes down to who got the best
no.
lawyer, really.
He ain't broke like that. Just like when they were saying Michael Jackson can't be broke.
Okay, but you
No,
can't.
exactly.
First of all, you cannot compare Lil Wayne to Michael Jackson. Okay. First of
He
all,
wasn't comparing them.
First of all,
He wasn't comparing them. He was just saying,
but you say, well, just like people said Michael Jackson was broke. Nigga, you know
Yeah,
damn
people
well
just say
Michael
that.
Jackson wasn't broke.
But
Lil
people
Wayne
say
is
that.
taking out loans to pay for shit.
But
dude.
you know,
But
They were
That's
saying
not
that
what
Michael
broke people
Jackson
do.
was
No.
stealing paintings, though.
No.
But
He
you know
wasn't stealing it. He was
58
paying for that shit, man. Mike got money on top of money on top of
Mike got
money,
long
man.
He does. I agree.
But
Mike-
they say
But he
everybody.
still
owed a lot
That's
of
what I'm saying.
people.
Everybody who
He
they
still
say
owed a lot of
everybody's
people.
broke. That's
Mike-
why they people.
Yes.
Right.
How Mike owe somebody?
He owed people.
Mike
You don't
ain't
remember
owe
that special
nobody
that come on
shit,
under
dude.
that?
Mike, he probably walking like, hey, just go and give it to me. I'll pay you later.
Hey, he probably owe his plastic surgeon some money. That's what Mike
We
owe
owe
him, I
them.
believe.
We owe
He
them.
don't know nobody.
Yeah,
They owe
whatever.
him. way he looked.
Yeah. Okay, Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather.
I know.
That's all right.
Floyd Mayweather.
Sound like Mike Tyson.
I know.
Dang.
Or
Floyd
Houston Mack,
Mayweather.
which we're gonna talk about later.
Floyd
Basically, he
Mayweather.
celebrated Thanksgiving at his home, and you know how Floyd is. He goes out and spends a lot of money. So basically, he spent about $1,000 per plate for the 50 people he invited to his house. So he had basically everything you can imagine. I'm gonna list some of these things he had. He had 4 25-pound turkeys, salmon, tilapia, barbecue chicken, gumbo, garlic mashed potatoes, lobster mac and cheese, collard greens, candy yams, cranberry sauce, okra, and that's just a few things. He still had a number of other things. So I wonder what it would have been like to
50
get
people?
50 people. 50. I mean, I'm sure that didn't finish all that
Chef.
food.
That chef made it kill.
That's a lot.
Win.
50.
You
Chris,
think about a lot of chef in my
Nigga, 50 G's? How much per plate?
About 1,000.
I don't believe that.
You crazy as fuck. That nigga pays thousands for haircuts, dude.
Yeah.
Then you can drive the price up if you provide a service. How much? Okay, like if you pay a nigga,
But he
if you
had
pay a nigga to cut your grass, a regular nigga, that's like $25 a week, right?
Okay, but you got 4
You think he
turkeys
pay-
for 50 people.
Yeah, but if Floyd Mayweather got a nigga cutting his grass, how much you think he charging him?
Okay, but $1,000. How do you even
But he has
estimate
to pay
$1,000 a
something.
plate if you got a spread with 4 turkeys and this and that?
Because
if
that
he had
I
like
mean
a-
that's what he was paying the chef.
That's what I'm
period.
saying.
I don't think it was
Probably,
that. I think he
yeah.
paid the chef the 50 racks besides saying
Yeah, that's what it
$1,000 a
was.
plate.
That's what
They
it
probably
was.
just estimated between the people that came
The
and
price
how
he
much they paid
for
them.
people. Yeah.
50
you're
There
right.
it is.
Yeah, ain't no
That's
thousand.
probably
It's $1,000
Is he really
a
sitting there? Is he really sitting there
It's
talking about
$1,000 a plate.
He over there talking about
You
gotta
got
take your
you
voucher
got-
over to the chef
You
for
got
$1,000 to get your plate.
barbecue tilapia. You got
The best
25-pound
tilapia.
turkeys. Nigga, have you ever seen a 25-pound turkey?
I haven't.
I had 20. That's it. Sure.
That was close to that.
I don't want to see.
Did
Hell
any of
no.
you guys watch the AMAs?
No.
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 There wasn't no real niggas on there. There wasn't no real niggas on there. That's why.
Well, Tyrese is pissed off that he didn't get a nomination for Soul R&B album. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of months ago, he was upset about one of his songs not being played on the radio. And he was like, why this should be a crossover record or whatever. But
I love you, boo, but I hate that.
the award for favorite R&B soul album of the year went to The Weeknd. His Beauty Behind the Madness.
I like him.
I haven't heard that album.
The Weeknd.
Man, The Weeknd is sick, dude. That
Sick.
hairdo is ugly
Yeah.
as hell.
Hey,
His music is good.
I love his music.
But basically, he beat out Chris Brown and D'Angelo
Sometime.
in the
I don't know how you beat out
Vanguard
D'Angelo.
Black Messiah.
Yeah.
But who knew
D'Angelo
D'Angelo had an album out?
And
I didn't know that.
to me, that was the main story.
That
That
was-
D'Angelo had an album out that was
Vanguard
nominated
album?
for an AMA.
D'Angelo. The Vanguard album.
Yeah, ass naked on the
Yeah.
video. Yeah.
I heard a little bit of it. It sounds
It sounds cool. It sounds like D'Angelo.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had an album
I didn't
out.
even know he
dude.
had
It's
one.
fire.
Yeah, see, I didn't even
That's
know
crazy.
D'Angelo had an album out. That's the theme of this story right
But
here.
where's the promotion? I haven't seen anything
Yeah,
for
no,
it.
he hasn't done it. He hasn't done anything else. But I know, like, even on KJLH, they play like a few of his records on there. That's like
Yeah.
how I even really knew about it, and it just started bubbling. But I got the album, and the album is D'Angelo. Like,
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It sounded pretty good. The little bit that we heard.
Cool. Okay, Amber Rose, she's on this whole like anti-slut shaming campaign. So now she has a clothing line. And what's crazy to me is she has shirts, she has hats and hoodies with basically like slogans or sexual slurs that are used toward women. Yeah. So one of the shirts she has thought. She has another one that
Amber Rose,
has
Amber Rose.
yeah.
She's doing it the
A
wrong
couple
way.
of
I
things.
don't agree.
My thing is,
Girl, get your
like,
life.
I don't know. I don't agree with it. I don't think you could kind of. I mean, in some ways you can turn a negative into positive. We were talking
She's
about
not
this
even
earlier.
doing it though.
But
Thought for a shirt, a hat? No, I'm not gonna wear that.
But can you compare it to the word bitch? That's what I was saying earlier. Because
That's
you know how a lot of women have like
Yeah.
the
I think that's a little
necklaces.
bit worse, though.
No, I don't agree with that. Put
I mean, I don't like it.
Well, you
but-
said-
Woman,
Yeah,
give me a roar.
real talk. Yeah, something like that.
What did you talking about? Thought? That's why these kids are doing the things they're doing. They're following the leader, and these leaders is garbage.
And they think it's cool.
Yeah,
Like, I'll be a
they're
thought, I'll be a
garbage.
thought, or I'll be a
But they
slut.
don't even know what it means. Thought is an acronym for that hoe over there. If
Exactly.
you didn't know. Hey, but nah.
God,
But that's like women
so irritating.
having bitch necklaces on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who?
Like women that have the necklaces that say bitch.
You haven't
can't
seen
do
it.
the
Got the
ring.
The ring.
Yeah.
the
Bad bitch. Oh,
Yeah,
I
bad
like
bitch,
that.
right.
Girl,
She has a
get your
book
life.
called How to Be a Bad Bitch.
I can't do that.
You remember
I can't
that?
be that.
Amber Rose has a
I
book
think so.
Don't be
called
a
How to Be a Bad Bitch.
Yeah, she does.
It's
She's talking
published.
about
It's
how,
Maybe
like,
10
available.
years ago I would have read
Get your
that.
bill paid.
I
I done stepped up the level.
understand why do
Right.
they follow her?
Because that's the thing that's going on right now, and what people fail to realize is these women that have this power right now are not using what they're supposed to be. They have the internet, they have TV, they have the radio.
So we talking about a thick white girl that got body.
Yeah, people
like
look
that.
up to her, and she's using it in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Beyonce. You could be doing so much right now, B.
I haven't seen her.
People will follow. B say, I'm gonna put a curl over here with a braid over here. They gonna do it.
Right. They will.
Come on, why don't you be positive with your songs? I'm sick of it. I'm over it.
Okay, so Little Romeo, he basically pinned a
Why?
letter
No.
on Instagram to his mom. You don't love Little Romeo?
I
So
love
basically,
him,
his
but
mom is suing
Oh,
Little
this is-
Romeo
this is a cold
now
story, though. It's a cold
because
story
she
right
feels like Master P is hiding assets in Romeo's name. Yeah, that's what's crazy.
That was dope.
And he
That was
might
dope.
be. You think he
He's
is.
doing that.
But I mean, I don't know. Personally, the mom, she hasn't been the best mom from what Romeo said. Yeah, and he's hurt that she's suing him. He hasn't spoken to her in months because of the advice she's being given by her lawyers. And he feels like he's basically worked hard to make his mom proud, so why is she suing him?
Yeah.
So I guess he's on his dad's side, and he's saying, like, dude, you know, like,
she's
he's
suing
not
her
how he thinks
son?
she's suing her son.
Yeah, part of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So that hurt him though.
That hurt his
But
feelings.
But she's like, forget it. I want my money.
Right.
Well, that's the
Regardless
thing,
of
though.
who it's
You have to be
about.
a piece of work to sue your son.
Sue your son.
And you ain't even like a celebrity or anything like that that's in the limelight to anybody can really pay
First
that.
of all,
You-
I can go get whatever I want out my son's account. It's
Right,
not happening. I don't have to
yeah.
sue you. I go get it.
Right, exactly.
But you want half a no limit?
Yeah.
Like, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
What is really your story, though?
She
Like,
gave
why are
me
you suing your
life.
son?
She
True,
probably,
I mean, that's
she
very
probably,
true.
she probably fronted him like 5 G's one
But if
time.
they married, though, then what's the argument? Like, you know.
Oh, they're still
Nah,
married.
they broke up over
Oh.
they're fighting over money.
Yeah, I
She
know.
wants
That's what
half of No Limit, like all
Yeah.
the money.
Love
Oh,
each
why?
other, you guys.
You didn't put out that mystical album. You didn't put out Ghetto D. What do you do? You know, make you say, Was you even on the video?
Well, she said
I mean,
she
it's
was
the
his
same thing as
wife.
spousal support or alimony or whatever, whatnot. But we don't even know what the interior thing is. Like, I've never really seen his mom other than on what was it, Cribs? That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of like, you know, you suing yourself.
Oh, poor lady.
That's it.
No. Yusuf Mack. So he basically did an interview, and he says that Bruce Jenner inspired him to be honest about his sexuality. Yeah. So,
Yusuf Mack is a former boxer
Right.
turned gay porn star.
Wow.
no, not
turned
turn.
gay porn,
He
Turned
did
gay
gay
porn
porn. If you guys don't remember, I actually
We're losing
reported on
them
this.
Yeah.
Basically, he was featured in a
We're
gay
losing them.
porn with 2 other men. He denied.
That it was him first.
Yeah, that it was him
Yeah,
at
he said he
first.
got
He said it was
drugged.
drugs.
He said
He
it
didn't
was him,
remember
but
what
he got
happened.
Oh,
But once the company said they would sue him, he was like, okay, yeah, it was me. Like, I did it. I'm gay. You know.
I confess.
I have a history
Clean
of
my
doing
bagel.
this. And he has a number of children with multiple women. He was actually engaged.
They always do.
But he said now his ex-fiance is supportive. His daughter initially told him, you know, kill yourself, but now things are okay with them. And he's saying that he prefers trannies.
Whoa.
Like, he doesn't like guys with
What's
hard
the
bodies.
difference? What is the difference?
It looks like a woman, but it's not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You psych yourself
He
out?
trying to
It's a
say,
man just like
you
a woman.
fooling
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Just go on and be straight, dude. Go on and be straight, bro.
Well, I mean, that's
I'm
what he
straight gonna
likes.
be gay. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't
dealing
know.
with trannies?
Oh, yeah.
So Deion Sanders, he won a $2.2 million defamation case against his ex-wife Pilar. Did you guys ever watch the show, Deion and Pilar?
No.
It was really good. She seemed like she was cool.
Play a lot of the quarter piece,
But
too.
yeah, obviously she's
Boy,
crazy. So basically, they filed for divorce some years ago, and they had a custody issue. At the end of the day, Deion ended up with custody of the kids. Initially, he was supposed to pay her over $22,000 a month for child support, but she messed that up because they had a fight. She was arrested at his house.
Somebody paying that much
She was
money.
arrested, and the judge overturned the ruling. So she goes online, running her mouth, and basically says, hey, I was a victim of domestic violence throughout my marriage. Deion beat me up. Like, he even got his family involved. They beat me up, too. So after going to court for a few years, the judge basically ruled, gave him custody of the kids and awarded him $2.2 million. But she doesn't have to pay that entire balance. I guess they're going to kind of alter the amount based on however much he was supposed to pay her. But, I mean, it was still it was a win for him. But I think it's a good thing. He seems like a good dad, and the kids, you can tell that they're happy.
They love him.
Yeah, they do love him. And last but not least, Lil Boosie, he announced he has kidney cancer.
Shout out to Lil Boosie, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, he ain't even Lil Boosie no more. What is he? Boosie Badass, right? Shout out to Boosie Badass.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he announced it on his IG. He actually posted it and then he deleted it, but
Boosie been through a lot too,
cancer.
man.
Then he just got out of the pen, right?
Yeah, Boosie been through a lot, man.
Yeah, so
there's some people in the South that'll tell you that Boosie top
he's the
5.
best rapper.
They
love Boosie.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, all right.
But that's all I have.
Okay, well, that was celebrity highlights and headlines. The celebrities be off the hook. Well, I'm going to take a real quick break, man. You're right here with the Jay Reed Show on 6070 AM KLIQ Radio. Coming right back after one song with Far Out News. Stick around. Oh, man, let's take more pictures. You need to go sit on the couch now. You're making me hot.
Why don't you give her some drawing paper and don't just have her sitting there?
Well, she had her little...
Her tablet, but it was there.
Yeah,
give her some drawing paper now. Tablet's there, you give her paper, let her draw, tell her to draw a picture, y'all.
She don't draw.
5, 4.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Jay Reed Show, man. I'm your host, Jay Reed. Yeah. I'm right here right now on this Good Friday, enjoying myself, feeling kind of good. Got a good energy in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? I got my people's Mr. Bean in the building. Professor Bean, but I call him Mr. Bean all the time because I be sipping and smoking and stuff. I got DJ Escalade in the building right now.
What's poppin'?
Oh, man, ain't nothing popping, man. Make sure they can hear you, though, when you popping.
Okay. I was waiting for...
It's all good.
My bad. What's poppin'?
Nah, yeah, a little something. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great right now, man. Coming off that Thanksgiving.
Oh, man.
Ready to leave it alone already.
Already.
And I was asleep by like 9 after I... Yeah, you get the we call it the itis when it's that Thanksgiving.
Oh, that work sleep.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Man. But it was that hurricane. That hurricane, that's what really had me sleep.
Slurricane.
Oh, Slurricane. By E40, that's the E40.
No. Is it hurricane or slurricane?
It's one of them.
Slurricane.
Slurricane. Well, yeah, that Slurricane had me knocked the look out.
Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah, it's good though.
I caught some good sleep. I had some Hennessy last night. So
me too.
Oh, yeah.
But I had eggnog with mine.
No, I just had the pure
Tore
white
me
on
down.
Oh yeah, that Hennessy and eggnog. That's gangster juice right there.
I've never had eggnog.
What is wrong with your life?
Better get you some Henny and eggnog, honey.
Get your life together.
A lot of people talk about the one at Costco that's already pre-mixed.
No, we don't want to do that.
You
do your own.
You gotta taste the eggnog first and then...
You want to put your own mix to it.
Yeah. Let them know, Miss Fleming. Let them know. And I got my guest, Dominique Fleming. See now used to hear that government name, but
you have to get used to it.
But that's what's gonna be on the book, Ty. That it ain't gonna be.
Grown woman now. I gotta take the full name.
Yeah, no more nicknames.
No more Barbie around here.
Yeah, man. None of that stuff, man.
None of that stuff.
I got Mr. Controversy in the building too. All my folks in here tonight, man. How you feeling, man?
All right.
Are you?
He's lovely.
They need a shot.
Okay.
Need a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got Far Out News.
No more.
Far Out News coming up right now. And the shit is far out, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, now, the best nutsack contest is set for December 25th.
Are they showing them? I need front row seats.
The best one.
I want to see nutsack.
Best nutsack. Not best penis, best
I want to
nutsack.
see.
So you would be interested in seeing a nutsack?
I will sit there. Let me tell you, I already have a little event getting ready to happen. I want to have the Picasso man there, and me and my girls draw him.
What's his name? Oh, you talking about the
whoever he gonna be?
Oh,
I
that's
don't know,
tight. That's
Julio
hot.
James, whoever gonna be.
Julio James.
I want to see it. I'm gonna draw him. So
that'll be hot.
when is this event?
That'll be hot. Well, I won't be there, but that'll be hot.
I'll let you know about it.
Denny B might want to participate.
Let's go see.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, well, yeah, this is real. The best nutsack contest is set for December 25th, and it's invented by Brian Sloan. He's a sex toy entrepreneur and the founder of the world's most beautiful vagina contest. So this is something that he does.
I saw the dude. He did the beautiful vagina thing. It was up on the neck.
Yeah. So this is the same guy. So people were saying, oh, well, you want to be biased
and biased,
do one for the ladies and do the most beautiful penis contest. And he said, no, I don't want to do penis. How about the most beautiful balls?
Right. Let's take it to
because he said the balls don't get enough attention when it comes to male anatomy. And this is a quote. This is a quote.
They do ride back seat.
Yeah, they ride back seat. Okay?
So that's where you have to be vocal and let people know.
And his company is Auto Blow. That's the name of the company. Auto Blow. No, they sell sex
That's
toys.
a good point.
They sell a lot of really good sex toys. Real popular line of sex toys, as a matter of fact. So y'all check that out. Auto Blow, Brian Sloan. But he's actually taking pictures from people right now. Anybody want to enter the best nutsack contest? You have to send your pictures to Brian Sloan on Twitter. And the first place prize is $5,000.
Oh, that's a lot.
I have no problem with
Show
that.
your balls, $5,000?
Second place is $3,000, and third place is $2,000. I'm just saying, $5,000 for some good nuts.
Come on, man.
No,
I told you be your cheerleader.
Yeah.
I hold them for you and everything.
There you go. There you go. She be like Vanna White, turn the letters around.
Turn it around, lift it up. I'm gonna need half though, man.
Yeah, give me a little percentage. Yeah. Best nutsack contest coming soon, guys. Coming soon. Okay, another for our news: a stripper beats a man after he makes a comment about her weight.
Oh,
that happened.
Now this happened in Myrtle Beach.
Strippers?
Yeah, no, hell no.
This happened
where? Might cut your ass. This happened in Myrtle Beach, Florida, and it was at Derriere's Gentleman Club. Derriere's. That's another word for ass.
Yeah, I know.
Derriere's?
That's like a cheesy strip club name.
Yeah,
is it
Derriere's.
Who want to go to Derriere's?
Hey, y'all, who want to go to Derriere's, y'all?
I bet y'all will go just to see if they're nice Derriere's.
But it probably not, though.
It probably wasn't. If you had to say something about her weight, then you know she wasn't too hot in the strip club.
So the Derriere's is the extra large.
Yeah.
No, not even extra large. It just might be that backyard strip club.
Yeah, I mean,
where the moms got to make a little extra money.
Yeah, exactly.
She's smoking a cigarette while she on stage.
Bullet wounds, stab wounds,
assing it out,
cigarette burns.
Yeah. I know y'all like that.
Well, 23-year-old Kyle Yamons told a stripper to, quote, go to the gym and lose some weight.
Oh, she must have looked out the business.
No, she weighed 120 pounds.
What does she look like?
He was just being an asshole.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She only weighed 120 pounds.
I weighed that since I was in high school.
Yeah, but she got pissed and punched him 4 times in the face.
Yes, girl.
4 good ones, too, apparently.
How much money was he spending? He could have been spending.
Probably wasn't tipping. Yeah, probably wasn't tipping. But he got punched 4 times in the face. He didn't call the police, though. You know, so no charges were filed. I just thought it was,
She got robbed.
She got robbed, period, point blank.
Cool story. I want to see what this 125-pound stripper look like, though. Like on some real.
Yeah,
he might be lying.
I think I want to see 125.
That's my point. Depending on what she looks
if
like.
I'm going to pay, it got to be something that I don't see every day. Like, I want to see some ass bouncing, some titties jiggling. I want to see something.
What's supposed to be there.
Yeah, but it don't be, though. It be like, SpongeBob's in there. I'm just saying, because I live down the street from a strip club.
Yeah,
so I'm passing by often, and I'm looking like, you were going in there? Are you going to toss money or make money? Which one? Like, no, you're picking up your sister, right?
Men like anything.
No, they do, though. It's different fetishes, too.
That is so true.
That is so true. That is so not true.
You guys don't care what it look like.
Nah, that is very
Y'all don't care what it look like.
No, you saying the men that come in the strip clubs don't care what it look like.
They don't care what it look like.
Yeah, because you come in and see some ass. It don't matter.
I don't know about that.
If it got a heartbeat, it's cool, right?
It's cool.
There you go.
Heartbeat and know how to shake it.
Yeah, y'all nigga come to my house, the fish stop swimming. Yeah, hey, well, I'm going to tell you what. Y'all better leave them strippers alone. Shit, you might have got his ass cut. He better be lucky he just got them 4 punches. He might have got his ass cut. Okay. All right, another for our news. A landlord was caught on video sniffing a tenant's panties.
Well, I'm gonna need my rent free for the next year.
So,
I'm not gonna tell on you.
See, I see
just pay my rent.
I see you have an entrepreneurial spirit.
I'm a hustler.
You need another parent?
Yeah.
So I catch you sniffing my drawers, man.
So I get rent free, right?
Matter of fact, me catching you turn me home. So let's do that over and over.
I'm not drunk on, but I'm not gonna pay my rent next month. Or it's gonna be a problem. Yeah.
You can break in and take a pair of panties every week, and I'm gonna re-rent free.
I will mail them to you. You don't even have to come in here. They'll be fresh and sniff.
But look, okay, Ashley Chase, who is a financial analyst from Manhattan, was noticing a lot of her undergarments were being missing from her apartment, so she set up a camera to see what was going on. And lo and behold, her landlord was on tape going through her drawers. Took one of her panties out of the drawer.
Took a deep
sniff.
Well, at least they were clean.
That's still
creepy.
And then he was walking around with them in his hand. Then he went and got one out of the dirty clothes. Now this is the crazy part. He went and got some out of the dirty clothes hamper and sniffed.
Now I can agree with that one. Now why are you gonna go grab some sniffs and clean?
They got a drawer full of clean ones right here.
Why?
He just want to get that pussy residue.
Smell it. It's just the thought.
That's the dirty clothes hamper.
He tried to get that vagina residue.
Well, that's where the dirty clothes.
Hey, but look, he tossed them back in the trash though. I mean, in the dirty clothes, though, so they didn't smell too good.
You didn't like
He took the clean ones and left, or whatever. So amongst the items missing was a tan bra, a black and gold bikini top, and at least 4 pairs of panties. Now, I was talking to Denny B about this earlier. I've never sniffed a woman's panties, but I have sniffed bras before.
What?
Yes, I have.
No way.
What do you smell? Underpants?
I don't know what it is.
Sweat.
It's titty residue, titty sweat. I'm all for it. Hey, look here. That's a confession. Real as it come, right here on the JB Show, 6070 KLIQ Radio.
But you know, some men are obsessed with underwear. I remember when I was in college, living in the dorms, the person that lived next door to me, she was down to like her last 1 or 2 pair of underwear. Washed her underwear, and someone took all of them. Took them out of the machine. She didn't have any. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. And we were in college, so.
I don't want to smell, because you know what?
So what did she do? Did she...
she
called the police?
Yeah, she called police.
Oh, she tripped.
Yeah, she wasn't thinking of like with an entrepreneur. Yeah, but he got charged with petite larceny.
Writing on the
petite larceny.
She could have been living until she wanted to move.
She could live there for free.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I got you on tape.
We'll keep this on the low. Just don't charge me nothing.
Hey, bro.
You know, he was the landlord, so it was his building.
She could have made a deal like, I will give you a pair. If I'm rent free. Check this out. Exactly. When rent's due,
you get draws.
You get this dropped in the box.
You get draws dropped in your box.
That's right. Real talk.
Y'all nasty as hell.
So you want to live anywhere rent free just for your draws?
I mean, skid marks and everything. You can have them. Hey, nah, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'll sniff a few bras though. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Hey, you weird, bro.
I'll sniff the shit out of a bra. If you enjoying that shit, boy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, hey man, that shit ain't nothing like the natural pheromones of titty residue.
Titty residue.
I don't know what that is.
Titty residue.
What does titty residue smell like? You gonna have me in my house smelling my own bra.
It smells like a mixture of Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secrets or whatever your woman wear, mixed with sweat, mixed with titty sweat. I don't like must. It gotta be some clean stuff.
What part of the bar are you sniffing? The pad or the straps?
The middle.
The nipple
No,
part?
The part like right here.
Oh, in between the boobs.
Not the boob. I mean, that part smells good
now
too, but that
weird.
middle part. Hey, I'm just confessing. Y'all got some weird shit.
Like pheromones.
Hey, look, you see, Big praying for me. Confessing, Big praying for me. Hey, I don't give a shit.
Everybody like what they like.
I don't give a shit. I'm the same nigga admitted that I masturbated at work in my truck. I don't care.
Me too. Hey, I got it in real fast. I DJ'd real fast.
Man, hey man, well I tell you what, man. Far Out News, right here, live and scroll. Okay, a man robs a convenience store in a Darth Vader costume.
Wow.
Later identified as Jacob Jeremy Mercer, he had a silver handgun. He didn't have a lightsaber. I thought he would have a lightsaber.
That was a lightsaber.
Yeah, and he got a silver handgun. The guy, the store clerk, was like kind of like, get your ass up out of here. Like he didn't even get scared. Yeah,
no.
He took a jar of ranch and threw it at the guy, hit him in the nose, and he ran out.
Oh gosh, he wasn't.
That wasn't no robbery.
Yeah, it wasn't no robbery. You got your ass smashed. I was more mad about the ranch though. Like, why you gotta throw the ranch though? Like, that could have went on somebody, wings or something. I don't know. That was kind of fucked up about the ranch. Yeah, man. I'm just saying. They threw the ranch at him. Darth Vader ran out. And
I guess the force wasn't with him.
Yeah, the police force is with his ass.
Stupid. Like I would never do that. It's not my money.
The police force is in his ass.
Wow, this is very.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a real story. I just thought it was funny because you don't see a nigga run up out of a store with a Darth Vader mask.
Right.
I've seen worse.
That's some funny ass shit right there. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Now this is a little bit serious right here, but it's definitely far out. Okay. A woman kills her childhood friend and cuts the baby out of her stomach.
Okay. Where did you get this from?
Come on. It's a true story. And you know what? I've heard stories like this before on those old talk shows. What is those shows like? Remember they had one where the lady got cut and the lady escaped in the apartment building and she was trying to yell and nobody helped her. The lady was trying to cut her baby out. No, it wasn't that one. It was one of them shows like that though. But this is something that's happened before. Yeah. What happens is women be lying, talking about they're expecting because you get all this support and attention when you're pregnant. and they're lying to family members, lying to boyfriends, lying to co-workers, talking about their dude. You know, they faking, got the fake stomach and everything. So when 9 months has passed, oh, what am I gonna do? I need a baby. So she decides, this lady, Ashley Wade, decides to kill one of her childhood friends who was 9 months pregnant and cut her baby out. This happened like last week.
Oh, wow.
This happened last week. And it was in the East Coast. Yeah. Really though.
How many of us have them?
Yeah, but she had everybody fooled, even had a baby registry set up.
Wow.
Everything. And Angelique Sutton is the woman who ended up getting killed. And, you know, they took the baby out. The baby survived.
Of course.
But
8 months, right?
Yeah, she was. The baby's already ready to, you know, pop.
Ready.
So, you know, she told Ashley Wade told police that she gave birth and she fought. She like had this story cooked up. You took that lady's baby out of her stomach and you're trying to lie about it like nobody's gonna know.
Right.
That's like some crazy spaced out like manic depressive.
But
type
she thought
shit.
about it though. She had been plotting. She probably waited the entire 8 months.
Yeah. No, it was she had to have a baby because she was quote unquote due. So she had to produce a baby. This has happened before. Y'all can look this shit up, man. You can look it up. This happened before.
I get depressed.
Yeah, it's fucked
it's bad.
But the reason why I talk about these stories is just to show how the world is. The world is a big, big place.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and we don't. Our little four walls that we live in ain't nothing compared to what's outside the walls. And that's why I got to do these stories like that. Okay, now. The winner of the Mr. Ugly pageant.
Oh, I seen that.
This
they
is
said
true.
He wasn't ugly enough,
yeah,
right?
they said he was too handsome. They said he was too handsome.
He was ugly.
That nigga was ugly.
Oh.
Hey, but they said because they have a fan favorite or whatever. This is in Zimbabwe, by the way, in Africa, where this is like normal. Yeah, his picture was toe up.
Garbage.
But yeah, there was actually a 3-time champ. William Masvinu. No, because this is the 4th Mr. Ugly pageant that they've had. This is serious. 4th Mr. Ugly pageant, and there's a guy who won 3 times in a row, William Masvinu.
And he must be a proud one.
And he was mad because the new guy, my son Siri, won. And he had people in the crowd supporting him like, yeah, we the ugliest. Like, yeah, we got this. So when they gave it to the other guy, the crowd was booing. The guy got up and made like all these statements to the reporters and everything. And he said, quote, "I am naturally ugly. He is not."
So he made himself ugly.
No, but what I'm saying is like that's like, you know, you give somebody any kind of title or any kind of trophy. They want to like run that, you know, they want to run it. They want to defend it.
Right.
So he was mad about that Mr. Ugly title. So he said, "I'm naturally ugly. He's not naturally ugly." So
at least he accepted himself.
Right.
Very confident. Very confident. Okay. Now you guys want to get grossed out? Yes.
Man.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Yes. A woman makes bread with yeast from her vagina.
How you do that?
How much yeast?
How much yeast you got in there?
She's making bread with yeast from her vagina. You heard me fucking right. Okay?
No, bro, this is a lie.
This is a true story.
Where you get it from?
Look it up. Anybody that come on the Jay Reed show, look it up. That's all. That's my only 3 words for you. Look it up.
Google it.
Google. Google. Real shit. Okay. So what she does is she's having this ferocious yeast infection, right? And so she decides to bake some bread, some sourdough bread.
Oh, that's what you do.
Sourdough bread. And so what she does is puts the regular ingredients of bread, wheat, hot water, flour, and hot water, and she takes a dildo and sticks it in her yeasty pussy.
Come on now.
And when she takes it out,
I don't agree with that.
She scrapes it into the bowl.
How much is there?
That's what I'm saying.
As the yeast. And she's taking pictures on Twitter. She did like a whole process.
Hold up, bro.
With the
How
recipe
did you even
and
find
everything.
this, bro?
She took pictures.
How did you even find this, bro? You on some creep shit.
Don't ask, don't tell.
She made it behind the scenes.
You on midnight creep shit.
Hey, it's far out news.
You gotta worry about spaghetti and bread.
Hey, but that shit made me. Her Twitter followers went crazy. Was like, nigga, I just threw away all the bread in my house.
Yeah, you
like,
never know.
It's just like some nasty shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It definitely far out though.
Hey, man.
Definitely far out. Okay, and last but not least, a man trashes his wife on his tombstone.
I can see that. I've been waiting for that.
Okay, now I want to say,
trashes his wife.
I want to say
On
R.I.P.
his tombstone.
to Herman Harbin or whatever. That's his name. He passed away
He got shit on
tragically.
his way out.
Tragically. And the tombstone reads, "My wife Eleanor Arthur of Queens, New York, lived like a princess for 20 years, traveling the world with the best of everything. When I went blind, she tried to poison me, took all my money and my medication, and left me in the dark alone and sick. It's a miracle I escaped. I won't see her in heaven because she's surely going to hell." This is on the tombstone. This is on the tombstone.
Wow,
That is
it is.
That's
Oh, it's
bad.
long.
That is
It's an actual phrase on his tombstone, shitting on his wife. So anybody want to disprove that? Don't doubt that it's the truth. Disprove
all
the
our stuff
shit.
is real.
That's what I'm saying. Just disprove my
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
like
this is
a
real.
princess.
I'm looking at it right now.
Live like a princess for 20 years.
Wow.
And then when I went blind, she tried to poison me, took
Left
my
me in the
money,
dark.
took
Put
my
that on
medicine.
his tombstone.
So you know what? I mean, if you're going,
Player.
he had to
was
plan
probably
it
already
out.
Sick,
Yeah.
Or told someone, look, this is what I want.
Yeah,
It's only
that's
gonna go away if
prepaid.
you have the money.
That's prepaid
Yeah.
right there.
That's cemented.
Yeah, that's prepaid
That's
right there.
semen.
Wow. But wait, as his wife, does she have the power to remove that?
I don't know.
No,
No?
not if he said he
No.
wants it on there.
If he
Oh.
doing shit like that, then he probably have some power or some lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, money, probably had money too.
And he got a Jewish
If
star.
you gonna go there, I
Jewish
would
star right
have
on
just
top
paid
of
the
the
news.
tombstone.
Oh yeah,
He
had
said
money.
she just took trips and she took care of her for 28 years.
Yeah.
She had some
He
bread.
got
I would have just paid the news people to go and blast her. You know what?
Hey.
Ain't nobody coming over to that tombstone.
Yeah, imagine the
You never
people
know.
family.
Ain't nobody coming
Imagine the
Somebody
family.
going right to the next tombstone.
Ain't nobody coming over there.
They gonna stop and look at that parent.
I've been thinking about
Nobody
grandpa
coming
lately.
over there.
I've been thinking about grandpa
Why is it
lately.
on there?
Right.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
on there.
Why is it on the
It's
news then?
official.
Okay, but I would
It's
have
on
to
the
put
news
mine
now.
on the
It's
news.
viral
Breaking
now.
news.
It's
Yeah.
viral now.
Breaking
Beats
Nah,
news.
it's
Yeah,
far out
forever.
news is what it is.
Far out
Well, yeah.
news.
Well, let's take a quick break, man. We're gonna come right back, man. We got a lovely lady in the building that we want to talk to and see what's going on with her. This is the J. Reed Show right here on 6070 AM KLIQ Radio. We'll be right back with Dominique Fleming.
One song and one song.
That was so beautiful, Dominique Fleming. I can't stand you.
Hey, that's
That's
my
soundbite.
shit. That's why I asked you.
I gotta get used to
You
it.
should get that soundbite.
Now I see why she didn't like it. That wasn't good.
Just a smidge.
I just like mine straight up.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, we talking about straight liquor and all kind of stuff right now on the J. Reed Show, man. Welcome back to the show, man. Right now, we almost to the finish line, and we having a real good time up in here. I got my folks in here. I got Denny B, my hostess.
Mm-hmm.
Doing good tonight? You straight?
I'm doing good. I love the energy.
You feeling
It's
your
great.
liquor?
Not as much as I would
You
like
didn't
to.
even drink it.
You didn't get none. I ain't getting none.
Drinking her liquor. Yeah, I feel
Nah,
fine.
nah. She had some of that slurricane ethyl earlier,
Yeah.
though. So.
Oh.
I probably should have had a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some more tonight, man. I'm in one of them moods, man.
It's that season
Y'all
right now.
really
It's
are.
Friday too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thanksgiving yesterday. It's all pure time.
Yeah.
And I ain't gotta work tomorrow. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because you flopped.
Yeah, they don't know about that though.
They don't know nothing
They don't know
about it.
about
Let's change the
that.
subject.
He
Everybody
wanted to
listen.
work.
Yeah, nah, I did. Shit, that was good
He
money
missed that
too.
money.
That ain't no punk ass money.
He
either.
missed that money.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get on my. I wanna
Trying to save his job right now.
Forget about-
Oh, they
forget
ain't
about.
going
Oh no,
nowhere.
yeah, they can't do nothing.
They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they can't do nothing.
Okay.
We'll
But,
even check in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know about it. The
Oh,
longshoremen-
don't want to go to work today? Nah.
You know, I got this party. That's
She
what I'm
not going to
saying.
work today.
Shit, we're longshoremen actually.
Okay,
So
that's what's up.
she's a longshoreman also, Miss Fleming. So you know,
Big money.
she know about the life. We don't
Hard
get
life,
fired.
Hard knock life, though.
Yeah,
you don't
man,
get
the
fired, but
casual
boy,
life.
can I get some money?
Yeah, can we get some days?
Can I get
hours?
some days, some hours?
Yeah, it's all good though. We was good. We was living good for a minute though.
Yeah.
We was eating.
Good
We was
6
fat.
months.
We was
Good
fat
6
for a good
months.
6-7
Everybody-
months.
You see all them cars out there?
Yeah, that's what I was telling them.
I can't wait to see the repo
Niggas
man
buying
next
Lexuses. Hell yeah, they gonna be parking that shit at the hall.
I'm
They
gonna be
gonna
out
be leaving it
front
at
with
the
my
hall.
coffee like, there he is.
They gonna be leaving it at the hall.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So you're an author, a newly found author right now, right? You wrote a book, right?
I'm writing a book.
Oh,
Let's say that.
Okay.
We're gonna be real. Ain't nobody gonna lie on here.
okay.
Well, shit. We can. Well, we can lie.
Writing.
We can lie.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
The
well,
due
yeah.
date is March for it to be finished with my publicist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got to set
They
up.
on my head. Yeah, I gotta be done by
Oh.
March.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So what does the book entail? Like, what is it about? Like your life or?
It's about my hard knock life. It's
Okay.
about repeating the same patterns as your friends and your family members. a lot of us do a lot of following, and a lot of us connect with people that are familiar with ourselves. You know, there's people, you hang with people because you see something in you. So you got to watch the friends that you keep, and you got to look at yourself. So I write this book, and it's about my life. It's about my family, how things happened in my family, and I just talk about things that happened. Like, you can't expect somebody to love you if they've never been loved. So I don't bash anyone in the book. I just let people know about certain things, and I'm just trying to inspire women to do better and to change their mindset. If you don't change your mindset,
that's
go nowhere.
Important, man. That's important.
You go nowhere.
I think that's good because
important.
There are a lot of women who are set in their ways.
Setting their ways.
Even at a young age, you know, 20, 30. Ain't nobody changed me. This is who I am. But it's like you can't really be content because then at that point you have no room for growth. And you should always
have room for growth.
Exactly. Grow. Whether it's money, mentally, spiritually, you know, in every way.
And that's my calling. I want to make sure that people see the life that I lived. Yeah, it was crazy. You know, I was dancing. I was
talk a little bit about that actually.
Because
you know I know you.
Oh, he know me.
Yeah, so
I went to school with this fool, so he know my life. I can't even lie on here. I couldn't even come on here and be somebody else. I can't even come on here and be somebody else. He know me.
I'm just saying, talk.
A book writer, you know.
Well, yeah, now. But you're writing about
so
the you know.
My past was I was dancing. I was selling drugs. I had women on the street.
Oh wow.
Nobody really. Yeah, I was out there. I was real. I was a nigga.
Yeah, I was running the Players Club.
Yeah, I was running the Players Club on the street. Yeah. So a lot of people didn't know that about me, and the ones that did know, you know, they used it against me. And I really didn't care. You know, when you out there, you don't care. But it came to where I was tired. And I was tired of doing the things I was doing, and I started seeing the patterns of my family. And I said, you know what? This is all to God. This is why my mom does this. This is why my great-grandmother does this. This is why my grandmother does this. And I seen it. And it takes somebody to counsel themselves. If you counsel yourself, you're a bad one. You know, I'm a bad one. I counsel myself.
What was it that opened your eyes to start seeing that kind of stuff? Was it a specific incident?
My son.
Okay.
My son. I had a son. And I started seeing the patterns that my mom was doing. I started seeing myself doing them. And, you know, people see, you know, I was looking at how my mom raised me. She wasn't bad, but she was money. Oh, give her money. Yeah. I'm a good mother. It's time. It's love. It's finding out what's going on with your kids. Kids are not bad. Yeah. They're not bad. You find out what's going on with them.
You take time.
Have a seat. What is going on with you?
Right.
Why are you acting this way? You're not bad. Why are you acting like this?
Right.
And, you know, there's people that, you know, oh, she's bad. And these kids start thinking that, oh, I'm bad.
Yeah.
I have a friend right now. Yeah. Her daughter says, she says, oh, my daughter, she eats, and she's picky eater. Her daughter says, oh, I'm picky. I don't know how to take her out. I'm picky eater. I said, what does picky mean? Right. I don't know. But you ain't no picky eater. Have a seat, eat this. I'm like, it's not. It's in the mind. She was taught that.
Right.
She was taught that. So I changed the way I was thinking. I stopped dancing. I stopped selling drugs. I stopped doing pimping. I stopped doing all that. And I looked at my family and I said, I don't want to have that chain anymore. So the name of my book is called A Broken Chain. And it's repeating the same patterns as your friends and family members.
Yeah. Well, we kind of talked about this a little bit.
Yes,
now with those, like, now see, it seems like people be having like those family curse kind of things.
It's a family curse.
But how can you break that if it's already, you know what I mean?
You have to change your mind. Once you change your mindset, everything else changes. If you don't change your mindset, nothing's going to change.
You have to agree to it.
Yeah. You have to agree to it, acknowledge what happened, stop playing the pity party, and get over it and move on.
Okay, question. Sidebar. What was your pimp and stripper name?
I can't stand your life.
I
got he can't wait for the book. No, I didn't have no pimp name. I had a dance name. My dance name was Barbie.
Barbie?
Yes. And, you know, I was doing the Barbie thing. Barbie and Ken. Shit, white men and getting it in. That's what I was doing. I didn't play no games. I was
made it right.
I didn't play no games.
I see how serious your face got.
Yeah, you see that? Did you see it? You almost pulled her off the box. Let me lock that box.
I ain't playing that game.
Stay that girl. He ain't ready for that. I realized it. I noticed it. I acknowledged it, and I changed it. And I have to say, you know, I've came a long way. And that's another thing I say about people. You never know. Stop talking about people. You don't know what people have been through.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know what that person has done. That person could be a murderer. That person probably chopped somebody up, put them in the closet,
I agree.
in the refrigerator, and you want to... No.
I choose to judge no one.
I judge no one.
Before I got to you, so
I judge no one.
Yeah.
So,
what sign are you?
I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday
Oh, yeah.
is tomorrow, y'all.
I don't
Turn up. What is
Okay,
wrong
that's
with you?
what's
That's why we're here. We at 12.
Birthday.
Fool.
I got you.
You know, so I have a women's group too, Women Empowering Women.
What?
I do. I'm really trying to change my life, you guys. And there's a lot of young
Oh,
women
you
that
have
need it.
changed your life.
Thank
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But I'm still a work in progress.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
And-
Always.
I look
I'm not
at
support.
these young girls and it's sad. It's so sad what I'm seeing right now. It makes my stomach hurt. And I don't want to be just sitting back quiet.
To me, it's worse than it's ever been.
It's worse than it's
Because
ever
it's
been.
like you have these young girls, they don't want to work. They don't even
No.
talk about work.
They don't know how to cook.
School.
They
They
don't
want to
know-
sit around. They want to
They
be
don't
pop
know
pills.
how to
They
iron.
want to pop
What's iron?
pills. That's all they want to do all day, every
Do
day. Smoke
laundry.
weed. They don't even want to do
Laundry.
hair.
I'm gonna
You
tell
know,
something
doing
right
hair at least was a hustle for some people that I
Right
knew
here.
didn't want to go to school. But now they don't even want to do that.
There's
They
a
just
little
want to
bar.
make babies.
They
There's
just
a
want to
little
take pictures on Instagram, pictures of their boobs and
Yeah.
shot shots and booties.
We used to have to work hard for those kind of pics.
Yeah,
you remember
but
that?
check it
Yeah, you
now.
did.
You remember the day?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Nigga had a little half TV. I'm showing all the
He always got a jerk something nasty. Here we
nigga,
go.
I'm trying to tell you.
As a black woman though, as black women don't, but just what you guys just said. Now imagine if you're a black man and then what
I
Ice-T,
understand.
and what Ice-T was talking about.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he on a
I mean,
whole nother
he's
level.
on he's a little more extreme on the
Yes, he
extreme
is.
side.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
very
Extreme
extreme.
side, but I'm
He
just
is.
saying like that's what me and Jay Reed was talking about.
Oh,
It's
you gonna
like
leave me out of this?
it's oh
Yeah.
Mr. Escalade too.
I can't
As a
see
black
it.
woman, what you guys just said, so that's what I'm saying. That's why
You guys got a lot
you
of
see
stress.
black men the options going elsewhere because that's one of the biggest reasons. Exactly what y'all just said is one of the reasons why black men. It's really, really. I'm glad y'all said it because when I say it, everybody look at me like I'm crazy. It's
I mean,
really bad.
I'll put it like this.
It's really bad.
What he's
really,
saying
really
is
bad.
what he's saying is true, and I can't even say go to the other side of the fence, but
Because they all doing it.
They got it's across
No.
the board.
Not
All
all
the
of
races.
us.
No, I'm saying all the races,
Well,
all the women
everybody-
are
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. So I'm not just for us black women. I'm for women, period. Because they out here, they putting their body out on Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah, and it ain't
and
just
it's
black.
not
It
just
ain't
black.
just
But it
It's,
seemed like the black women though.
see, I'm gonna kill him.
That's just what you know more
Yeah.
of.
No, but it just seems like the
It's
women
taking us
dealing with
down.
it's
taking
it's
us
not.
down.
it's the reason
I
why
mean-
y'all single for the most
Wow.
part. Be on some real.
Somebody got some
But why
nunchucks.
they only
The
they never
more
want to
mannish
be
men
men.
women act, the less men see.
Who got some
women.
nunchucks?
Hey, hold on. Let's not offend the.
Yeah, don't
saying
go
all
there,
women,
man.
but
We
we
have to
don't-
talk
no,
about
don't
all
never
women
say
right
all.
now.
But black
Right
women-
now, it's all the women that's
Not
getting
saying all.
But
mind
we
brain.
only, but all three of these brothers, we only deal with black women.
But
though.
black
so
women
we really
should never
can't.
be
We only can
offended
speak
by that.
about black women.
I'm not offended because I know where I come
Black
from.
Oh, you
women should
don't-
never
but-
be offended.
Wait, what did you just say? You hear what you just said?
We putting
Hey, I only deal with
women.
black women.
Here.
I only do with black women too.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
who
we
cares what
care-
y'all doing?
But we
talking
want to
about
be. But we
women.
want to be with
But
black
I'm
women.
talking
Do
about-
That's our
y'all?
thing.
Do
That-
y'all?
That's why
Because
we
I see
say.
y'all playing Build a Barbie around.
No,
this
no.
bitch.
If we didn't want to be with black
I
women, we
didn't
wouldn't
say
even
you.
care.
No, I ain't saying me. I'm
We
saying
wouldn't care how y'all act.
One at a time. One at a
Y'all
time.
do Barbie.
One at a time.
Women, look,
They
I'm
do
gonna tell you
that.
something.
No, I have
I'm
that
gonna
in
tell
my
you something.
book.
Women
That's
put
in my book.
competition with each other.
They do.
We're out of the
Yeah.
race.
You know
We're not
why?
Even, we're not even the
That's
reason y'all
not
in the
true.
race. Y'all,
That's not
y'all battle
true.
each other.
No, you know why they battling each other? Because the men, they're
No.
following what the men do.
No.
Oh, he wants a Kardashian
No.
today. Oh, he wants a light skin
That's
today.
a-
He wants
okay.
a Chinese
So,
today.
okay.
So they like,
Let me raise a hand one more time. Can I ask a
See,
question? Can I ask a
yeah,
question?
go right
Okay.
there. I like how you raised your
Men
hand. Go
love-
ahead, you can speak now.
Okay.
DJ Escalade raised his hand.
Oh, I'll go raise
Go
my
raise
hand.
his hand for me.
Because
Go
I'm going to
ahead,
get this
babe.
question nice
And
and
he
quick.
raises-
Okay, I'm going to tell you something now, okay? And this is no offense to any women out there, okay? Don't take any offense to it.
Mm-hmm.
Men like natural. So why do
Yeah.
women go the opposite direction of natural?
Because y'all don't take natural. Y'all take
Yeah.
what's
No, we
going
don't.
on
No, we
in the
don't.
world.
No,
if the
we don't.
if the radio say
That's not-
I want a
that's not
Kardashian, y'all go get a Kardashian.
No,
Say,
it's not
oh,
true.
I like
Those
light
are the
skin.
men.
Y'all go lay a light
Popular.
skin.
Not
But
true.
those
Oh, I
are
want
the
a black
men,
girl.
though.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna get a
Okay.
black girl.
Hey, but
Y'all
then-
followers,
Yeah.
man.
Hold on, but-
Y'all followers.
We kind of get into it about this because men say they want natural,
And
but
they
now
do love
there
it.
are more women who are going natural than ever. And what do I see on Facebook? Oh, this girl, you need to do this to your
Okay,
hair.
wait a
minute.
Why
Hey, but hold on.
like
Okay.
Press your hair.
But hold
Press your
on.
hair.
But what I said.
Break it down to it.
But what
Break
I
it down to it, Reed.
but what I
Bring it down to it, Reed.
Because I already know what you about to say.
It's a difference between
I'm
natural
get you. You're
and
not gonna
nappy.
go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What's
saying. These bitches got their ends
Oh,
mixed up.
here we go.
Hold on. Okay, these women. Okay,
you
these
wanna
women
change.
got their ends
Yeah,
mixed
fire
up.
water.
There's a difference between natural and nappy.
Oh,
You
No,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
Yeah, it is
But
kind
my
of a
thing
difference.
is-
There's no.
I think it is.
Natural
Jay.
is natural. Fool. What did you
It look like a woman just take their
Look,
weave out and
look.
just come outside.
But my
That
thing
ain't
is,
natural.
Oh, wait a minute,
you
take
don't
it out.
understand.
No, but that's all they
Look,
look,
this
you
is what I mean.
know.
Look. What he's saying is that we say something, and like I said, y'all go opposite or y'all go extreme with it. And we're not looking for something that's just way out. We saying
I don't know
if
what
you
y'all
go
want.
natural,
Exactly.
no. What we saying is if you go natural, take care of your hair like you would take care of that virgin.
And it's
We
something.
ain't saying
Okay,
rock
I
the
agree
natural.
with that.
We saying
No.
take care of your natural.
And it's
I
something,
agree.
exactly, and
I
it's
agree with
something
that,
you don't have
but
to make a lot of effort to do.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
you
not
don't.
even
No,
that.
first of
No,
all,
it's-
natural
no,
is more
hair-
than weaves.
No,
What are you
listen,
talking about?
if you listen to the definition-
What's
No,
the
but listen,
difference?
if you listen to the
What's the
definition
difference?
of
The
natural,
definition has nothing to do with the care, honey, because it takes
Because
a lot. It takes
What's the
a
care?
lot to do that
But think about
naturally.
the care you do when you put something
It's like
on your
feeding
head,
a
too.
plant.
It's the same process.
It's like
though.
feeding a plant.
You gotta get your hair washed,
Like
braided
so
up,
light.
sewed in. You gotta body hair.
need a little
Son,
soil.
You gotta
Little
pay somebody to
soil.
sew your hair.
But see, I like
Yeah.
natural, and then when I tell my girl don't go natural, she's always like trying to say like
She pulls out
Like
the
right
excuse.
now,
No,
like right
because
now,
she's competition out here
well,
right
like
now. She
this.
want to go natural for you.
Well, see, but
But there's
this what
so
I'm
much
saying. It's a-
competition out here. I ain't about to
But
wear
when
my
you say-
side
Hey, when all these chicks with
and
these
these
long
people with
weaves
these
on
long-
the long straight
They ain't having it.
weaves.
I'm gonna get Barbie on
Yeah.
it.
But it's not really
Hey, but I like that
competition.
too,
if you
though. I
got
like
the
it all,
right-
though.
But it's not competition if you
And
got
the
the
right
right
man.
person.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like my girl has picked up weight since we started dating.
Well, that's your
I mean,
fault.
but it's my
Being
fault.
her
No,
like
it is.
that.
No, it is my
He
fault.
feeds.
No, I've been
He
feeding my
taking it.
girl.
They go
and,
out
you know,
and he
don't do that.
feeds them.
No,
Don't
I
accept
feed
that.
my girl.
Don't accept that.
No,
Don't
no,
You talking about
no,
don't accept that? They go on dates, they go out and eat. Gonna gain weight.
I don't care.
No,
We all can't
What you
talk at the
want?
same time.
What you
Come on,
want?
come on, come on.
What you
What I
want?
want you to do is
DJ
not get
DJ
comfortable, which is
Escalade.
the main
DJ
reason why some things go bad.
DJ
Is get
Escalade.
comfortable.
That's true.
DJ
Don't get
Escalade is really
It's comfortable.
into this conversation.
Oh, I'm real. I get 100 with. I sit anybody
He
down.
almost
No,
on the
but
table.
we go
It's-
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Like,
shout out to DJ Escalade who was talking way too much right now.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh, like that?
Go ahead.
So people think, no, but most people,
I got bars.
she's thinking like the world, like, well, I've gained, yeah, but I wanted you to gain weight. I wanted your titties
Yeah,
to
you
get
did.
bigger. Like I wanted you to. No, I'm just being serious.
But
This is what I wanted. So
the
now
difference.
when
This
we
is
go
what
out,
I wanted.
it's like she want me to dress down sometime, and I'm like, dress down for what? It's like I like you the way you are. If I didn't, I wouldn't be with you.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
all
wouldn't
like a
even, I
show.
wouldn't even
It's
mess
like a
with you.
show.
So nice.
Yeah, so no, but what I'm saying is just because like it's too much emphasis on the
Yeah.
other BS.
Hey,
That's
well,
what I'm
But
saying. Like
you're
y'all
a
don't-
different breed. Do you know that?
No.
You know
that's what I'm
what?
saying.
Somebody
Like,
get him out the building. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Hey.
He's a different breed
I'm just saying.
because he's speaking a whole nother
Okay,
language.
but
That's why
my
you can't
thing is-
understand it, Daddy.
here's my
I'm just
thing.
You can't
If you
understand
want
it.
your girl to go natural, don't cheat on her with a broad that got a
I don't think
weave
he
down to her.
would.
No,
I'm
but,
just saying in
but,
general.
but this is what I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying
Now,
in
now,
general.
now, when it comes
You
to
know what I
cheating,
mean?
now we're
Like,
talking about
you
cheating.
don't know
That's
what
a
you want.
whole nother subject. Though.
I'm just saying.
But no,
See,
but
I
that's
was
a
on your
whole nother
side.
subject.
I was
No,
on
no,
your
I'm saying,
side.
I'm not
Okay,
even
hold
thinking.
on.
But see,
Let's bring it in,
I'm not
man.
even thinking
Bring
about
it in.
that.
Let's bring
I'm
it
not
in.
even thinking about
I'm not-
no.
Bring it in.
Hey, are these,
Reed,
these,
Reed,
you want
bring it in, Reed.
these hair
I got
weaves
enough.
have
Know
us
what you
going
want.
crazy around here. All this horse hair, Brazilian hair got us going crazy right now.
Wave
Hey, man,
it,
let's bring it in real
wave
quick,
it.
man. Okay, we getting a good conversation, good energy, but we gotta get a little.
Bring it back, man.
Yeah, let's
Bring
bring
it
it back a little bit. You know, people are feeling a certain way right now.
We
about
done went all the way off my
natural,
book talking about
natural,
weeds.
nappy, natural.
How we get off my book to weed?
Yeah, and it really went.
So let me just start back onto
that
my
level.
book.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what, you know, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay. Denny B, do you have
Bring
any
it back.
questions for
I got it if I did.
Mrs. Fleming? I already know Escalade got some positive. I'm gonna ask him last. Anybody got any questions for Mrs. Fleming right here? Who has actually changed her life and
Right.
is on a positive up and up now?
Right. I
Any-
do
any-
still get a little rest.
You only have one son.
I have one son, that's it. And you know what that is? That's part of the pattern of my family. I'm afraid that my mom, how she had 2 kids, I'm afraid that I'm going to do things and don't know it. And I'll have them. My mom did favoritism. So I'm thinking, am I going to have another kid
That's
and do it and don't know I'm doing it?
Yeah.
So I just kept it one, like, ooh. But look
Right.
how that messes with your life, you know?
But that's interesting. You start talking about the breaking cycles.
That's what I'm trying to.
That's
that's in everybody's family.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's in everybody's family.
That's hard.
That's in everybody.
Yeah. That's hard mentally to do. Like mentally, that's very hard to not to get on.
You have to be a strong person.
Well, not to get on, Mayweather or whatever. But that's one thing he said. If you, as you get older, if you're not growing,
right?
It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you really doing with your life? Like, if you're not supposed to be doing it. Bishop said in church, you don't want to be making young man mistakes or young woman mistakes when you older. So you don't want to be doing what a 28-year-old will be doing and you 38.
I just talked about that today.
You don't want to be doing the same thing.
You don't want to do that.
So what you think would be like, in a nutshell, like what would be like your number one message to like the young girls, any young girl that you see with issues, going through something, and you just say, hey, look, you don't want to reach out. I just want to help this girl right here. If you could say one thing to those young ladies in that position, what would it be? Or one message for them, what would it be?
My message is don't be a follower. You don't have to say yes to everything.
Right.
You can say no and still hold your ground, and that person will still be your friend. If they don't, they're not your friend. Move on. Do you. Be strong. The things that happen in your past cannot be your present.
Yeah.
They cannot be your present. You will never get far along dealing with your past hurt.
Yeah. Or not letting it go, kind of.
You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong. You gotta have God, first of all.
Because the devil always brings up your past.
The devil bring up your past. Somebody going, I think the devil is in the building.
The devil always brings up your past. I think the devil is in the building. I'm going to give him a good old Rhonda sock in his face.
Hey,
real fast.
Hey, well, devil, DJ Escalade,
you got to have God, boo. Yeah. Sorry, going to broadcast it. Yes, you do.
Definitely.
Yeah, well,
How dare you?
Definitely. Well, I know you got a question for Miss Fleming.
I have not really
a comment.
Yes,
okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: how many girls have you actually just went back and like, come ride with me? We got to leave all this stuff alone and just like get our stuff together.
I have my Women's Empowering Women's group. If you didn't hear me when I said it.
No,
earlier.
I did. I know and that. I'm talking about actual girls that you.
This actual girls, this big group, and it's a big group. It's like 20 deep right now. Okay. So
girls you used to deal with.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Like, I still deal with my girls. Oh. You're not supposed to leave. You're not supposed to leave the situation that you're in. You're supposed to bring people with you. Right. A lot of people think, oh, I don't do that no more. Right. So they don't go to those. I can't step there no more. I can't go. Yes, you're supposed to, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring people. They're supposed to see what you're doing and want to change. I've run plenty of people.
Okay. So that's what I was saying.
I'm here now because of my friend right here. Because I saw him. Where were we?
El Pollo Loco.
El Pollo Loco, my favorite spot. Yeah. My friend was looking mighty down and mighty sad. Man. I gave him some scriptures and talked to him about life and just let him know. Invited him to my church. He didn't make it to my church, but he made it to a church. Yeah, I changed his life.
I went to the one across the street by accident.
My friend has a radio station right now that we're all on because he listened to what I said and he listened to that wisdom. A lot of people think, oh, I don't want to hear that from her. She was this, she was that. Yeah. He didn't do that to me.
Nah.
He knew my past. He sat there in that El Pollo Loco.
No, but I could see the light on you though. I could see it on you though at that time.
We talked for a long time.
I could see it on you though.
And he listened to me. And look at what he's doing. Look where we sitting.
Oh, so nigga, you taking credit for what I'm doing?
No, I'm not taking credit for what you're doing. God takes that credit.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that spot that you're talking about that I was in was definitely a spot.
That was a spot.
And that's like... That's
God.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
and look at him now.
Thank God, man.
Look at him now.
Yeah, look at me now.
I love him.
Hey, real quick. Hey, well, you know what, man? Whenever that book comes out, you got to keep us posted on that. And so we can definitely promote
that.
My
book has to be done March.
And when it comes out, you need to come back and make sure that everybody knows.
Y'all partying with me for the book signing.
That's what I'm saying. Let me know, man. I'm gonna support you on that, 100%. Real talk.
You're my bro.
Yeah, for sure. Just like my man right here, DJ Escalade, support me coming up in on the J Reed show.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying? This is my man right here, though. Like for real, my man, Mr. Controversy, Denny B. Hey, man, real quick. We only got 5 minutes up on the show. I want to end the show on my most annoying things that people do. This is Jay Reed's personal most annoying things that people do. Okay? Now this is first and foremost.
Ooh, I got a list.
When I'm driving and people are throwing on brakes for no reason.
Oh, okay.
There's no cars in front of them. There's no red light.
Those are phone people.
There's no pedestrians.
Those are phone people.
And they're what? Asian? Is that what you said, Denny B?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what though? That's racist as shit.
That was racist.
No, it ain't always true.
It's always true.
It ain't always true.
No, because I see some Hispanics. I see some black people.
Man, look, in my
I
order,
be seeing them looking down at that phone.
the worst drivers, in my opinion, this is just Jay Reed's opinion on the Jay Reed Show on 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. Asians are the worst drivers. Hispanics are the worst, the second, and then black women are the third.
How dare you?
Yes.
We the best drivers. You got the game.
See why? See what I mean? Hey,
baby, I cut somebody off in a minute.
See what I mean?
With my blinker.
And
With my blinker.
How you gonna cut a nigga off and then throw the blinker on after?
Hey, cut the blinker on.
Nigga, I'm already bleeding. I'm already cutting bleeding. The blinker ain't gonna save me. But when niggas is breaking for no reason, I'm ready to shoot out their windows. And I'm like cussing. That's like road rage at its finest for me. Okay. And now this is another thing. When people post nasty looking food on social media.
Yes, that's a big thing.
And they be like, oh, I do this, or in the kitchen, or yeah, I'm living that life.
No, you're not.
What life? It look like you threw up on the plate and just put some parsley on the shit or something. And they be like all kind of, what you got?
I have a creep of the week. I forgot about
that. Creep of the week is bad.
Yeah, we had the end right now.
Blame it on the news.
You gotta hold that till next week, brother. You gotta hold that till next week, brother. We only got 2 minutes. Okay.
How you mess up your creep of the week, man?
Quit posting that nasty ass food on social media. Now, if you posted something bomb, okay, that's cool, you know. But don't be posting that nasty shit. They actually got a page called Struggle Plates. Have you seen that?
No.
Struggle Plates on Facebook. The shit is crazy. It's the nastiest looking shit you ever see. It's like pork and beans with green beans in it. It's just like.
Oh no, that's Jailhouse Rock. Why are you playing? Act like you don't know it.
Hey, nigga, I ain't trying to know.
Somebody.
Mix it all up, baby.
Hey, okay. Well, now this next one. This makes me want to just drive my fucking car off the cliff, dude. Like for real. When people text me and they can't spell.
Sometimes that's spell check.
But for me, sometimes
I do it real fast.
And niggas sometimes you know when they just spell check. Yeah.
No. That when you doing stuff.
Like Jay Farrell, the comedian said, I put happy birthday Tupac and the shit said happy birthday Tuna. So it's like, I understand the spell check, but when you actually are making effort to try to spell a word and it's like all off, man, that shit is the most annoying thing ever, dude.
I got one.
Just call me, dude. Like, you know, what you got one? Give me one. I'm
on the freeway trying to get off, bro. Let me off. Why is you speeding me past my exit, bro? I'm trying to get off. You ride me all the way 3 exits down. I'm trying to get off, bro. I'm not trying to cut you off. I just want to get off the freeway, bro.
I got one that annoys me.
What it do?
When you comment on somebody's Instagram.
Boom.
And they get mad.
What? You put it on public.
Yeah, it's social media. It's public.
And then I commented on it, and now you're calling me a clown.
It depends on what you say.
I'm a clown because I commented on your picture that you put up.
That's public.
And then you block me.
Yeah, you
and then you block me because.
Inbox me first.
You got blocked too?
And then I get blocked.
You got blocked.
And you got a most annoying thing. You had a whole 5. You got a most.
I got my whole 5.
Oh, you got another one? Go ahead.
I do.
You said you got 2?
I got 2 real quick.
Okay, real quick.
That annoys me is kind of like 1 and 2 combo. When I see women walking with their kids and their kids walking behind them.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You know what that is because you have to cross streets.
And second, when you talk to your kids like they grown.
Cursing them out.
Well, you gotta talk to them like they grown. That's mama issue. You don't know nothing about that. That's mama issue. You don't know nothing about that. You called him a what?
You called him a motherfucker?
You called him a nigga.
I done got that. I done gave mine to bitch. And snapped somebody's shoulder.
What you got, nigga?
Get up.
Hey, nigga. Get up. What you falling out, nigga?
And the third post on Instagram is like the worst too.
The third post?
When girls post like a fly pitch and they be like, I don't even know why I'm single.
Wow. Okay, here's mine then. Why you just said fat? When a man say, hey, do you got a man? Well, I don't care. Right. Why did you ask me, man? Bro, why did you ask me if I got a man? You might as well just holler. Why did you say, do I got a man? You don't care. Get your life. Hey, Tanisha, I love you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Asha, my cousin, thank you for the kitchen hairdo I gave you today. I love you, girl. Don't think I ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all Instagramming and texting today.
Hey, go on and shout out everything you got going on. And whoever
That's it.
We had to
Shout out to my son Demir. Wherever
go.
you at, you know I got the Instagram on you. I followed you. I know where you at.
Okay. Well, to Nick's mama, to Nick's son.
He's stupid.
Watch your ass and watch that left
Watch
hook
your
too. And watch that left hook too.
Right.
Yeah, well, hey, man, we at the finish line right now. You know what I'm saying? The holiday season is almost up, and we got another one coming next month. So, you know, more discount prices on stuff. More people acting crazy at the store.
Don't overspend. You still have to pay your rent. You know, you still have bills to pay.
Oh my God, you got
Don't sell your food stamps.
Please.
Hey,
sell to Dominique. Sell them. I need those right now.
Some steaks. And all
Hey, I got
stuff.
one more of those annoying
One more
ones.
real quick.
Celebrities in church, man, when they sit there like this, you know, they just quiet. Praise God, man. Why are you sitting there like you ain't? Why you want to go to the front, man? Why you want to go to the front, bro? You want to be seen? Just go to the back and be quiet.
That's not their choice. They
Hey,
purpose.
They in there like
mummies, like, nigga, I'm praising. Hey, they over here like this. Go to the back, bro. You ain't even got to come to the front.
Because church do give you that feeling, though.
They give you that
Church
feeling.
give you that
You ain't gonna praise about what you got right now. Everybody in here broke praising about what they got. You like this. Sleep. You know?
Hey, I see what you're saying though. Like you a
go to the back. You might as well just go on to the back and chill.
Yeah, like you should have just watched it on TV or bought the tape.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're at the finish line right now. Man,
love everyone.
Your energy was off the chain, Dominique. We appreciate you. Yes, you gotta come back.
I love you guys.
Definitely,
thanks for having me.
Hey, man, shout out to Professor V, my engineer.
Yes, whoa. With the 7 earrings. Yeah, I did. I had to figure out why you had 7 of them.
There's 7 of us kids. That's why.
Oh,
there's a meeting.
I'm gonna try to put the fam.
Shout out.
I won't crack on them.
Shout out to my man DJ Escalade too, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. I really appreciate that, man.
Super appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all tune in to KJLH tomorrow. I'll be live and direct.
Can I go?
No.
Right. Hey, I'm hawking you, man. I'm coming. I'm your girl tonight, bro. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Age, but happy birthday to you.
37. You better know. I'm not scared of my age.
That's what's up. Okay.
Wisdom.
Yeah,
I'm rolling with you tomorrow.
Wisdom.
KJ, where we at?
KJLH.
Yeah, man. What time you on? What time you on?
8 to 12.
8 to 12. I'll be there at 9.
Yeah, man. Check him out on KJLS. And shout out to my hostess, Denny B.
Denny!
It's a pleasure. I had so much fun tonight.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
I did too.
I'm trying to drink some more though after this, man.
Hey, it's my birthday. We have to till 12, babe. 12. I still got some right in here.
Shout out to Mr. Controversy too for coming through, stopping by.
Well,
yeah, he's good. Well, you can follow the J Reed Show. Hold on, I'm nice around mics usually.
Time to
you can follow the J Reed Show on Instagram at J Reed Show. That's my, Instagram. You can follow my personal Instagram at JReed125, and you can also like the J Reed Show Facebook page. Got a lot of interesting, crazy, wacky ass stuff on there that you will find interesting, guaranteed. And we're signing out, man. This is the end of the show. I'm Jay Reed. This is the Jay Reed Show. You listen to 1670 AM KLIQ Radio. We'll be back here next Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. You already know how we get down, man. What we going to get steak tonight?
Turn up. Hey, y'all treating.
Turn up.
Y'all treating.
All right, man. See y'all next week.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
That was a good show.
It was good?
That was a good show.
Motherfuckers get into it. I love it.